Hi, everybody. Hello. Welcome to stream. Hi. Hi, everybody. Hi, Cam. Hi, Gilster. Hi. Hi, everybody. Don't mind me for a second. I'm just I'm all over the place at the moment. Excuse me. Excuse me for a moment. I am still preparing. That feel when the professor. Oh, hi, Bobo. Oh, sorry, Boba distracted me. Anywho, that feel when the art class teacher comes in late, huh? Yeah, that's me right now. Yep, that's me right now. Yep. Excuse me for a minute. Excuse me. Souls, hi, welcome to stream. Hello, how are you doing? Hi, Gilster. I'm really looking forward to this art class. Yay! I'm glad you're looking forward to it. Hi. Let's take attendance. Let's see. Gilster's here. Cam's here. Wait. Let me look. Hold on. Let's see here. Gilster's here. Okay, there's Gilster. Here's Strange Dragon. Okay, Souls is here. Okay, Cam is here. Here's my hubby. Yep. And then let me just fiddle with my microphone here, make sure that everything's plugged in properly. Okay, I'm just making sure that it's plugged in all the way. Okay. Hi, everybody. Welcome to class. Hello. How are you guys doing today? Today, I am being Professor Pixie. I will be teaching this art class. We're doing an art class today. Oh, I'm on the wrong slide. Yay. I am a very organized teacher. Hi. My name is Pixie. I'm a Princess Raccoon VTuber. I'm also an artist, live 2D rigger, and I play games. Hi, everybody. How you doing today? We're going to be doing a character design art class today. So let me just get the slideshow loaded up here. Hello, Professor Pixie. Hello, Dragon. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a fantastic day. Whoa, that slideshow is much bigger than I thought it would be. Excuse me. Oh, wait, no, if it's perfect. Okay, we're good. Welcome to Character Design 101 with me, Lady Pixar, aka Pixie. You could just call me Professor Pixie for today. So we're going to be learning about character design today, guys. I'm going to teach you guys some very simple basics about character design. We're not going to get like too super in depth into character design today, but we're going to learn the very basics. Okay. So our class objectives today, we're going to learn the definition of character design. We're going to learn the purpose of character design. We're going to learn aspects of character design, the process, examples of what good character design is, and then we're going to have a Q&A section, okay? Part of the slide is cut off. Yep, you're right. It sure is. Hold up. There we go. That looks better, huh? Thank you, Dragon, for letting me know about that. Let me just also scoot this just a little bit. There we go. That should be better. Thank you. Real quick here, let me just clear my nose. My nose is being icky because allergy season is upon us. Okay. Where's my button to mute on my microphone? There it is. Okay. Hold on a second. Okay, there we go. Thank you, Dragon, for being the teacher's helper today. Yes, happy to help. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, so let's continue. These are our class objectives. We're going to try to cover all of these, okay? Okay. I feel like the slide's still a little off. There we go. Okay, that should be good. What is character design? Character design is the full creation of a character's aesthetic, personality, behavior, and overall visual appearance. Character designers create characters as a vehicle for storytelling. This means that every aspect of a character, such as shapes, color palettes, and details, are chosen for a specific reason. The details of a character's personality often inform characters' designers on the visual attributes of a character. Principles such as color theory, shape language, and even general psychology all help an artist create an effective character design. So if you guys remember my color theory art class that we did about 2 months ago, a lot of stuff that we're going to be talking about today is based off of that color theory class. So if you were paying attention to the color theory class, good job. You're going to have a lot of advantage over your peers for this class. But yes, so there's a lot of things that go into character design. It's not just a simple thing like, oh, just draw the character, there you go. And there's a lot of thought process that goes into each character design. As you can see here, this is some original concept design for the Incredibles. The Incredibles, which is a Pixar film. If you guys have ever seen it, it's really good. They made a sequel 20 years later. But let's see here. What purposes does character design serve? Various types of media, movies, video games, TV shows, etc., implement character design as the driving force for storytelling. It makes characters engaging, visually stimulating, and memorable. Every aspect of a character's design should be important to the overall story of the character. We will be going over the aspects of character design next. And so I'm sure that you guys can all recognize like at least a few of these characters on this little picture here. These are all very memorable character designs that have been created by Disney, DreamWorks, Nintendo, and many other creators. But let me know which one on screen that you recognize. I'd like to know which one you guys recognize on screen. But let's see here. Next slide. What are the aspects of character design? Now, this is probably the most important part of the class. This is the where you really need to pay attention. Is its top 3 aspects of design for characters, okay? So, top 3 aspects of design: shape, color palette, and aesthetic and style. So shape language, as I mentioned on one of the previous slides here, shape language is very important for creating characters. Can you tell the character by the silhouette? Can you convey the shapes of the character? What does the shape of the character convey? We're going to go over each of these aspects, but start thinking about... Sorry, my music is really loud in my ear, so I'm going to turn that down so I don't like yell everywhere. Excuse me. So what do the shapes of the character convey? These are questions you want to start thinking about. We're going to cover each of these, but start thinking about what does this character's shape reveal about their personality? Color palette. What do the colors of the character convey about their personality or interests? So this is their color theory callback. The 70-30 rule. What was the 70-30 rule? I just researched this the other day. The 70-30 rule. 30 rule. So this is a rule that a lot of character designers use, which is to make the character at least 70% of one shade of color and 30% a different color. I think that's what the rule was. I swear I came prepared today. I did. But basically, that's part of the color palette. We're gonna go over color palette as well. What does the aesthetic? This is the aesthetic. What does the aesthetic of the character convey? Are they drawn in a style that shows their personality? So keep this picture in your minds. We're going to come back to this picture when we learn about shapes, but this is the first step of character design, is thinking about the overall shapes of the character. But let's go ahead and go to the next slide here. Bloop. Aspects of character design. Shape. Okay, so characters' personalities can be reflected in their overall shape. For example, round characters create an overall soft, friendly personality, while characters with straight and pointed shapes create more of a sharp and rigid personality. So as we saw on the previous slide, we have Arakaka and we have crap, I can't remember the red spiky haired guy's name from My Hero Academia. I feel bad. I really like this character. What's his name? Anyways, we have these two characters from My Hero Academia. Arakaka has more round, soft shapes to her, and this conveys that she's cute and friendly and bouncy and active. Whereas, oh, is it Kaminari? Maybe that was his name. He has more pointed, rigid shapes, triangular shapes. It shows that he's solid and reliable, and he's also sharp and fast and pointy. You know, like he's got a lot of like attitude going on. So these are just like two little things. These are just like two little things that you can notice right off the bat from these characters. Oh, Kirishima. Excuse me, Kirishima. That's his name. I knew it. I knew I could remember it eventually. Kirishima, yes, Kirishima and Arakaka. But yeah, as you can see, they did implement the shapes as what I was saying here very well. But yeah, and then there's also some shapes here from Aladdin you can look at as well. And different combinations of shapes can create more complex character designs, which can equate to more complex personalities. So as we can see, in Aladdin, he does have some more rounder shapes, but then he also has some stiffer shapes to show that he's reliable, but he is also a friendly person. And then when we go to Jasmine and her father, they're all just round shapes. But then when we get to Jafar is like very blocky, and there's lots of triangles. And triangles in particular are a shape that you can use to make a more threatening character. So spikes, triangles, pointy. It's like, ooh, this character might be threatening, you know? Genie also has a lot of curved shapes, and they're like wispy and stuff to show the mysticality of him. And the rug from Aladdin also has kind of a rigid shape, but it's more of like a curvy, rigid shape. So that's interesting as well. But just think about these things when you're making your character. Also, another thing about shape, as we were mentioning earlier, shape, as far as shape goes, when you put your characters in silhouettes, like here on the first slide, you should be able to tell who the character is just by the silhouette. Like, I'm sure you guys in chat, let me know which character from this first slide you can recognize. Like, what character can you point on here and say, oh, that's so-and-so from this game? Because there's a couple here that you should be able to recognize right off the bat. But just think about that as well when you're making your characters, is that you should be able to tell who they are from a silhouette as well. It's not essentially like a very important aspect for character designs, because there's some characters, like there's some anime characters, like if you put a silhouette on them, I probably wouldn't be able to tell who they are. But it is a telltale sign of this character is recognizable when they're silhouetted. So it's for recognizability. It's really important that you have that if you plan on going into animation specifically. Or if you want to create a brand that is recognizable. So just keep those things in mind. But if you're just making an OC for your funsies, it's not that big of a deal for the silhouette thing to be a important aspect of that. But let's do a little exercise real quick here. Since we have this picture here, what characters here in this little graphic here, what characters here have round shapes and what characters have pointed shapes? So if you want to mention this character's round shape, this character's pointed shape real quick in the chat for me, please let me know. And we want to see if you guys paid attention to the I just want to see if you guys paid attention to the lesson so far. So I'll just wait for like a second and take a sip of my coffee while you do that. Which characters in here have round shape? Mickey, Shrek, and Mario have round shapes? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Mickey, Shrek, and Mario all have round shapes, and you could tell that these characters were designed to be attractive to children. If you guys remember our lesson on color theory, when I was talking about color theory, I was talking, I don't know if I mentioned this during the color theory class. I might not have. But an important part of designing things for kids media specifically is high saturated colors. So you can tell high saturated green for Shrek. There's reds and Mickey and Mario. There's a high saturated blue here on Mario as well. But making round friendly designs is also really good for children's media as well. So we do have a lot of round shapes going on with them as well. SpongeBob also has a round shape, even though he's supposed to be square. Even though SpongeBob SquarePants is a square shape, he has these rounded edges to make him more spongy-like, but also to be less like intimidating or intense for children. So that's another thing to note, is that you can make a square-shaped character, but if you give them like round edges like this, they're less threatening as a shape. I know. What? A shape can be threatening? Shapes can be threatening. Yes, they can. So if we're talking about, I need to make something to eat. Okay, you go get something to eat. Buzz is a round shape and Mario is a round shape and SpongeBob. Buzz does have some round shapes to him, but he also has some rigid shapes to him to show off his character design. Like the armor that he has on him has some rigid shapes, but they did make them rounded to be less threatening. So he is a toy. I mean, of course, that makes sense, but he does have some rigid shapes that kind of show off his personality. Like his main body is kind of like a square shape, and then his legs are very straight and narrow. So that does show off his rigid personality that he has at the beginning of the movie. Charizard here has a lot of pointed shapes. But he does have the round belly. So that is another combination of shapes to kind of like appeal to children in a way. Watch out for the pointy bits. Yeah. Sorry, hubby just messaged me that. Watch out for the pointy bits. So Charizard does look a little bit threatening with the pointy wing design, but he does have this little round belly as well to kind of like appeal to the cuteness. We also have the Fallout guy. What's his name? We have him. He has like a square shape, but then he has a rounded head and thumbs up. Mascot characters are often a combination of these shapes as well to appeal to kind of like all kinds of different ages. But yeah, rounded shapes are really good for children's media. And the more complex the shapes that you add to a character, the more interest you create in their overall complex design. So just, that's another thing about shapes it's just something to think about when you're making your characters. If you want to specifically design them for animation, shape is a very important thing. If you're just designing an OC for fun, you don't really have to think about that much. But depending on what you're making the character for, you should try to keep these things in mind. That's all I'm saying about this. Okay, so shape, we got covered. I think we covered shape well enough, right, guys? I think we're good. Shira, welcome to class. What's your excuse for being late? No, I'm just kidding. Welcome in. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a great day. We are doing a character design class right now, and we just went over the first aspect of character design, which is shape, and now we're gonna go over color palettes and colors. Okay. Why is that text so much higher than the rest of the slide? I don't know. Anywho. You had no Wi-Fi? Oh no. Oh no, that sucks. No, you're fine though. Don't worry about it. So let's talk about color palettes and colors for characters. It's very important. Color palettes convey a lot about characters. Our perception of color is objective, but our preference is subjective. This means that people reveal themselves unconsciously through color with the interference of conscious choices. Colors are the mother tongue of the subconscious. They can evoke an instant reaction in the audience. When designing and choosing colors, it's important to consider cultural differences in perception of color. So that's actually another really important point that I'm going to get to in a second here. So keep that in the back of your mind. Pin that in the back of your mind real quick, that different colors mean different things in different cultures. But we're going to talk about some of the psychology of colors and what different colors can convey. We did cover some of this in color theory, but I'm just going to reiterate it for people who might not have watched the color theory video yet. If you guys want to check out the color theory video later, if you haven't taken that or haven't watched that video, it is up on my YouTube. You can check that out, that color theory video. But let's talk about the psychology of color. So as we can see here, these are some characters from Inside Out, which is actually a really good film. I love Inside Out. I love the second one specifically because it goes over anxiety. But as we can see, each of these characters has a specific color range for each emotion. Now, those of you who haven't seen the film, can you guess what each of these emotions are based off of the color palettes? Let me know in chat. You guys can type this in chat while I'm talking. But can you guess what each of these emotions is supposed to be? And if you guess them correctly, then I'm gonna know that they did a good job on this. But I'm pretty sure it's pretty easy to tell which each emotion is. But these colors that they use can also be used for other emotions. Like purple here is being used for sadness, fear, disgust, and anger. Yes, there you go. You got them, Gilster. That is exactly it. Wait, you probably already seen the movie though. So as you can tell, blue has been used here for sadness. Blue can also be used for loyalty. It can also be used for calm. So if you guys ever have visited a hospital, you will probably see a lot of like light blues, nice soft colors, because in the hospital you want to be calm, you want to be relaxed. There's people healing. It's a place where people need to be quiet. So these colors can be used for sadness, but they can also be used for things like loyalty. You'll see, like officials and people who are in charge wearing blue. Purple can be used for royalty. It can also be used for spirituality. It can also be used for fear. In this case, it's being used for fear. I've actually never seen it used for fear before, but I mean, why not use it for fear? Why not use it for fear here? They also added in some pinks here as well to this character's color palette. Pink can be a more demure, a more mindful, very demure color. Pink is a soft color as well as like a light blue. Light colors like pastel colors are nice and soft and gentle colors. They're used for a lot of babies' clothes and children's media. This is very non-threatening colors, are soft, nice, light pastel colors. Green's being used here for envy disgust. It's also used for envy. It's also used for nature. What other things do you guys think green can be used for? Let me know in chat. But green, money. Yes, that's a good one. Money is a good one. So green, there's multiple uses for each color. Red is anger. It can also be used for passion. It can also be used for just like in general. Now, blues and reds are used a lot in advertising because they catch the eye. Because those are colors that we're just naturally more drawn to blues and reds. So if you're going into advertising, which I originally was when I was going to school, those are two things to keep in mind. When you look at ads for Pepsi, you think blue, right? And when you see ads for Coca-Cola, you think red. And those two companies are always going at each other, huh? Automod weed. Shira. Reds and blues are also used in superheroes. That's true. Yes. Red is also another color that people will look towards for reliability. Red is another color that people will look for reliability. So yes, reds and blues have been used in a lot of superheroes like Superman and such. So that is another thing to keep in mind. We didn't really get to talk about yellow too much, but yellow can be used for like bright happiness. Yeah, I should have said catnip. It's okay. You're fine. So these are just things to keep in mind. This is harking back to our color theory class that we did. But yeah, these are just things to keep in mind. Now, with all the stuff I just said about colors, we're going to go over here to these MLP characters, right? You're going to go over here to the MLP characters. I know, it's been a long time since we talked about ponies. But based off of the colors that we just mentioned, you could probably pick out which of these characters have which characteristics, not only by their posing that they've done here and expressions, but by their color palettes alone. You could probably pick out which characters have like more vibrant personalities than other characters who might have a little bit more gentle personalities. Specifically, Fluttershy here has more of a pastel, soft look than the rest of the main six, if you all remember that term. Oh my gosh, I feel so old. Twilight, as we can see just from this picture though, the Twilight is the central character, and she does have a lot of purples and pinks and other character colors. But yeah, you just like look at characters that you like, and you can see that their color palettes are very they're varied. There's like not just one specific color in there. The character has like at least 3. I think for any character design, you should have at least a color palette including 3 different colors. Now they don't all have to be from the same end of the color wheel. Hold on, I'm just gonna drink a sip of water because my voice is getting a little scratchy. Matterix, hi, welcome to stream. How are you doing today? We're doing a character design class today. Oh, what was I saying? I lost track of what I was saying. Oh, so every character should have at least 3 colors is what I think good character designers do. So for Pinkie Pie specifically here, yes, there is a light pink. There's also a hot pink, but there's a blue, and there's even some yellow in her cutie mark. If you look at her cutie mark, you can't see it here. But they have contrasting colors here as well. If you guys remember our color theory classes, going back to our color theory class again, contrasting colors here to make her eyes pop out, basically. We have a more analogous color scheme here. If you remember our color theory class, I'm gonna be referencing our color theory class a lot here during the color section. Okay. We have a more analogous color scheme, color palette here with Rarity, and with Twilight, we have a lot of that going on, but we have the pinks, which make the pink in her hair pop out. Fluttershy kind of has like I almost want to say a tertiary color palette going on here. Applejack has an analogous color palette here. Rainbow Dash is all over the place, which I love, actually. But it actually shows her personality as well, that her color palette is all over the place. She's kind of all over the place. She's very rambunctious, so it kind of reflects her personality if you think about it. Color theory class gang, yeah. Fluttershy's best pony, I like Rarity the most. I also really liked Pinkie Pie back in the day. But everybody has their favorite pony. Everybody has their favorite pony. But just like keep these things, color specifically, I think is one of the most important details or aspects to to character design, because you can tell just at a face value from colors on characters what kind of character they're gonna be. So keep that in mind. But do also keep in mind that color palettes can be deceptive. Now, how many of you have seen Berserk? If you're a youngin', please don't watch it because it's a very adult show. But how many of you all have seen Berserk in chat? And those of you who haven't seen Berserk in the chat, please tell me, which character do you think is good and which do you think is the bad in this? Who do you think is the hero and who do you think is the villain, just from this picture? Just from this picture, who do you think is the hero and who do you think is the villain? Because it's not one that you think it is. You would assume, because Griffith here is looking like a white and shining armor, a white knight in shining armor. You would assume he was the hero, right? He is not the hero. He is the villain. Guts is the good guy. And he's over here wearing the dark outfits, being broody, having the spiky hair, carrying the big old sword. He looks threatening, but he is the hero of the story, whereas Griffith is the villain. So color palettes can be used to be deceptive to your viewers, and that's what Berserk did. Now, if you're, like I said, if you're a youngin, please do not watch this show. It includes very bad things that children should not be watching, but it is a very good example of how you can be deceptive with your color palettes. Just keep that in mind. Also, let's talk about shapes again. Because look, Griffith's hair is like a smooth, round color. His face has lots of roundness to it, whereas Guts has spikes and ridges and threatening shapes, right, to his character. We're talking about shapes again here. That it makes him look like the threatening character. So once again, shapes and colors here can be used to be deceptive, but also kind of revealing later on. Never judge a book by its cover, as they say. Yes, exactly. We don't talk about the anime gang. Yeah. Oh, I see. Yes. So, and this is the third aspect of character design we're going to go over now. Aesthetic and style. So the style of a character comes from the way in which the shapes that compose it blend together in a visually stimulating manner. Different aesthetics or styles of line art, clothing, hair, etc. on a character can give characteristics to a design. So this is a graphic that I found on Tumblr. Hold on, I got a burp. I'm so sorry. Okay, I think I'm good. Wait, maybe. Stupid mic. I thought I was unmuted. Okay, anywho. This is a graphic that I found on Tumblr, but it's actually a really good representation of like aesthetic and stuff. What looks good? What makes the character look good? Who's the character supposed to be? How well does the character go together? So these are different parts of like aesthetic and style. There's the aesthetic, there's intention, and there's cohesion. So just think about these things when you're designing your character. These are questions you want to ask yourself. But let's do an exercise real quick here. Let's do an exercise real quick here. What aesthetics or clothing styles would you choose for a librarian character versus a punk thug character? Why would you choose them? So you guys, let's start with the first part of this question, because I don't want to get you guys confused here. So if we're designing a librarian character, specifically one of those librarian characters who's very rigid and stiff in their mindset and likes to shh people all the time, what kind of clothing would you give that person? What kind of clothing would you want to give a librarian character? Let me know in chat. What kind of aesthetic would you want to give them? Do you want to put them in bright outfits? Do you want to put them in muted color outfits? Do you want to put them in a big frilly dress, or do you want to put them in something more stifled and a more like business wear? Sassy clothing, yeah, sure, that could work. Depending on what kind of librarian you want. You could even make a librarian character who has very stuffy looking clothing, but maybe she has a little pink flower on her shirt, and that could signify that she does have a little bit of fun in her, but she hides it away. And you could build on that and make the character more interesting in the backstory with that. And then you could have a part of the show or something where somebody's like, "Hey, librarian, I know she always have that pink flower. Why do you have that pink flower?" And she can go on to her backstory about how, like, her father gave her a pink flower when she was little and he died, and it made her sad, and because of the sadness she is now like upset and difficult all the time. You know, just like you build on that. Just little details in the character can add so much to the character. Just keep that in mind as well. Wool long mute skirt and a greenish a blue long jacket because it gets cold in there and they don't move. Ooh, that's a good idea. Let's see. Songjin, nice to meet you. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a great day. I'm teaching a character design class, but that is actually a really nice outfit design that you got described there. Now, take that character versus a punk thug character. We wouldn't design them the same way. And why would we not design them the same way? Because we have different expectations and preconceptions about what a librarian looks like in our head versus what a punk or a thug character looks like, right? And you can use those preconceptions to make your characters. But in the same aspect, like I said before, you can also make those preconceptions deceptive for your audience as well. So keep that in mind. You don't have to make the preconceptions deceptive. You can make the character, like we were talking about, the librarian, but she has a tiny little pink flower on her outfit that she always wears, like things like that, little tiny things that can be like, well, maybe this character isn't exactly what we think they are. Or, I mean, the character can be exactly what you think they are. They can be exactly what you think they are. They can fit right into that stereotype if that's what you need them for when you're making if you're making a character to be in a story or be in a media, or if you're making a character for somebody else and they need that type of character. Think about these things when you're designing the character. You don't have to make a backstory for every character you design. You don't have to be a good writer to make a good character design. But these are things to think about when you're designing a character. It does go into part of the character. I would have these things like their backstory and everything kind of planned out before I even get into the character design, or you can do them after the character design. It's really up to you. But depending on what you're doing, if you're going into animation, you're definitely going to need a story behind the character before you get going anywhere. If we make them the same, it'll get bland. That's another good point, Shira. Yeah, if we make all our characters look similar, nobody's going to be able to tell them apart. We're not going to have a fluid, like, anything going on with our stories. So that is a good point, Shira. Yes, we don't want to make everybody look the same. It's boring, and when everything looks the same. Differences make the world beautiful, right? Right? Yeah. So let's go ahead and go to the next slide here. But aesthetic and style is very important for character design. That's the third aspect, okay? So let's talk now about the process of character design. This is actually a character sheet I drew for a client. Her name's Kathy. She's on Facebook. A lot of my clients are on Facebook. But let's talk about my process here that I went through. So when we're doing character design, this character, I was fortunate enough, this character kind of already had a design before I went and made this sheet. So I just went off that design and built more on top of it. But let's talk about the process. These are the beginning stages of character design. So first step, preparation. Preparation is studying, preparing, brainstorming the character, and having a comprehension of character design. So now all of you guys should have a basic level of comprehension of character design, and that will give you a starting point to then build off of that for more character design. So basically, there's a lot more to character design than what we're going over today. There's like many other aspects that I haven't even gotten to in this class. So if you want to go and study and prepare and brainstorm some more about character design, like I haven't even talked about word mapping. Word mapping is another part of brainstorming that is can be used for character design. Where you start with a word and then you build off that word and you just kind of like brainstorm. But those are just some things that you might want to look into after this class to try to get yourself more familiar with character designing. So step 2 would be to gather resources and references. Inspiration is essential for the creative process. References can be from any type of media. So say you're watching a movie and you're like, ooh, that inspires me. You can take that part of the movie and use it for reference for your character. You can go to Pinterest and like look up things on Pinterest, like different outfits, different poses, different aesthetics for your character, different expressions for your character, things like that. Things like that can be used for the resources and references. And I put a note for myself to mention PureRef again here. PureRef is a free program, not sponsored, by the way. Wish I was, but I'm not. PureRef is a free program. You can put all your references inside of PureRef. Let me show you guys real. Oops, I accidentally went to the next page here. Let me show you guys real quick. PureRef. So this is something I highly recommend for you guys if you're going into making characters. PureRef is a free program. You can literally drag photos inside a PureRef like this and arrange them into a collage for your references. So this is ways that you can build like a little mood board for your character if you're trying to get like different aesthetics or like clothing styles put together for your character that you want to put like design. You can put all those images into PureRef, load them up, move them around. You can even draw on them a little bit, and this overlays on top of other projects. And it is available on multiple programs. It's free. It's completely free. But if you want to donate to the developers and help support them, you can make a donation. It's a very good tool. I use it. You use it. Good, Shira. Good. But yeah, guys, make sure if you are looking into getting into character design at any point, or even just like, you like doing art, PureRef, I highly recommend it. Very good program. Let me get back to the presentation now. So that's for gathering resources and references. We can put those into PureRef. Creating a thumbnail, putting first draft designs down, loose sketches to begin forming ideas of the character. So as you can see here, this is my thumbnail that I made for this character sheet. This is the character, this is one of Kathy's characters. She's this little girl shark. She's very spunky. She has like two different versions of her color palette. She has a summer color palette and a winter color palette. So going back to colors, what colors do you think would be in the summer color palette versus the winter color palette? Let me know in chat. I want to see. Brookie, hi! Welcome to stream. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a fantastic day. We're doing a character design art class today. I hope you're doing well. So for a summer themed for the summer version of this character, what colors do you think would be in this summer version of the character? Now you'll notice that I put in the design here a sunflower. That's your hint on what colors would be here. We're going back to the color theory again. Now, this character is a shark character, which means there's a lot of points on her design, but you will notice that I did make like a lot of round shapes for this character because it is a child character. So there's a lot of round shapes. Even her pose is kind of round in the way that it curves. You'll notice that as well. You're doing okay? That's good to hear. I'm glad you're doing well. So, summer versus winter, what colors do you guys think would be used? Let me know in chat. We're going to go ahead and go to the next slide here. But this is my thumbnail. This was like my first loose base sketch of the character. Your first sketches or concepts of a character, they don't have to be perfect. You don't have to do it perfect the first time. A lot of times it's gonna take you at least 2 or 3 re-sketches before you feel like what you got down is good enough, and it's not always a bad thing to change or remove things from the character. Sometimes less is more. Like, you don't have to have a super complex design for a character in order to make it good, Like, if we all think of Finn from Adventure Time, if you think of Finn from Adventure Time, he doesn't have a very complex design, does he? But he's still very memorable. Like, the minute I mentioned him, oh my goodness, I can't talk. The minute I mentioned him, and I'm sure you all pictured him in your mind's eye of what he looks like if you've watched Adventure Time. So he doesn't have a very complex design, but he has a very recognizable design, which is very good. So here's what I ended up doing. This is what I ended up doing. This is the finished reference sheet here of this character. Her name is Angela. So what I did here, the summer form. Now, I was given specific instructions of what the summer form's colors were versus the winter form's colors, but I did create color palettes based off of the summer form and the winter form. And as you can tell, the summer form of this character has a lot more bright, warm colors, whereas the winter form has more cold, muted colors. So you can tell, and they create the feeling of summer and winter, right? I think I did a pretty okay job with that. And then we had expressions that she wanted on there as well, and those were really fun to draw. I especially liked drawing the Anya face for Angela here. yeah, as you can see. So like I said before, this is a shark character, but I did make a lot of the shapes for her rounded so that, you know, because she is a child character, I wanted her to look soft and not threatening. Even her ears are a little bit rounded at the points here, but she still does have like pointy teeth and stuff like that. So this is the final stages of character design, and even the background that I chose for this ref sheet is a pastel color, a pastel color that looks soft, which reflects the childlike qualities of this character. So these are the final stages of character design. You're going to finalize your details and your line work. Once you're satisfied with your thumbnails or sketches, you can begin finalizing your work by adding line work, color, and detail. Character design is often about refinement, aka improving upon your character design. So you just keep, like, you don't specifically add more and more and more until you think it's good enough, but you just like add things, take away things, rework things until you think it looks good to you, you know? Yeah, no, it's not all about just add more to it, just add more to it, just add more to it, because you can overcomplicate and overstimulate your audience with a complex character design. You can do too much. There is such a thing as too much detail for characters, okay? Keep that in mind when you're making your characters. But that's the final stages of character design. So that's the whole process. We have the beginning stages here of preparation, resources, references, making thumbnails, and then we have the finalization, which is line work, color, and detail. So like I said before, all the different aspects that we've covered here can be used for all of that design process. So keep all those things in mind when you're going through the design process and making your character. Character design is never simply because it's never simple. I'm sorry. Character design is never simple because creating a fully fleshed out personality with distinct visual characteristics out of thin air is a big task. It's a very big task to just create something from nothing. Oh, hi Nessa, how are you doing today? I hope you're having a fantastic day. Welcome in. We're doing our character design art class right now. The design process is incredibly intentional and requires equal amounts of artistic and storytelling skill. I wrote this down, but I don't exactly agree with it. I did write this down, but now that I'm actually here and teaching it, I don't think you actually really need to have a high storytelling skill in order to make a good character. I do think it's important that you keep some of a storytelling stuff in mind when you're making your character, but I don't think you have to be like a writer or anything to make a good character, you know? It's just that you have some thoughtfulness and intent behind your character, I think is the main thing. Hold on, I need chapstick because my pucker should be dry. The next time you guys see a great character design, try to narrow in on what makes it great and the choices a character designer made to think and make it so. So let's go back to Disgust here. What aspects of Disgust's character design do you think comes out to what kind of character, pops out as what kind of character she is? Let me know in chat, what design aspects from Disgust do you think pop out as oh, this signifies this about her? Let me know in chat. I ate a majority of them. I'm still having good ones for snackies. Oh, a majority of what? What? A majority of what? Oh, snacks. Oh, so it's got you some snacks? Nice. That's awesome. That's nice. I'm gonna drink some water for a second. Hold on, I'm gonna drink some water for a sec. Okay, we're good. Foxy, hi, welcome to stream. Hey, hon, sorry I'm late. I had to go do some grocery shopping. Hope you're doing well. That's okay, you're all right. Welcome in. Hope you're having a great day. I'm doing a character design art class today. Yep. But let me know, you guys. Oscar, hi, welcome to stream. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a great day too. But yeah, guys, since all the stuff we learned just now, since that, what aspects of Disgust's character design here do you think point out to her personality? I'm gonna go over some things that I think right away. The big eyelashes and the sash make me think she's really sassy, and she's very much about appearance and looks. Especially her dress design. Like, she's very well put together. She looks like a fashionista. So Disgust kind of is like a fashionista, very like hoity-toity, kind of like very specific about fashion, very specific about looks and appearances with the big old eyelashes and stuff. Even her expression is just like duh, like she's very sassy, very about looks. I went to the dentist. Oh no. Well, I hope it didn't hurt too much. I hope it didn't hurt too much if you had to get work done, and I hope they gave you some medicine for that. I haven't been to the dentist in a long time. So yeah, just by like her little appearance here, you can kind of tell. And she does have some sharp shapes here, but she has like a lot of rounded shapes as well as far as shapes go for this character. This little wave here makes her look a little bit more sassy with the wave in her hair. I remember going to the dentist. I lost a tooth, and I started to clean my teeth early because I said that hurt. Now, I did pre-work for stuff I'll do next month. PSA, brush your teeth. Yeah, oh no, don't worry, I brush every day. I'm good. Oh wait. Sorry, we weren't supposed to get to that slide yet. Okay, so let's go over what let's go over what I think is good character design. Sorry, wrong slide. That was what I was supposed to do, but I timed it poorly. Darn it. So let's go over examples of what I think good character design looks like. And then after this, we're going to go over character designs that you guys submitted. But these are like 4 specific series from anime that I really think have some great character design in them. So let's start with Dr. Stone. I'm not going to go over the big scenario of what Dr. Stone is about, but you can kind of tell right away that the main character is a scientist because he has this EMC squared thing on his outfit, and he's got like the mad scientist kind of look going on. He has contrasting colors in his character design. He has like the green hair and the red eyes. This character here, he likes to snap his fingers a lot, so he has markings on his fingers. Each one of the characters in Dr. Stone have specific markings. Not each specific character in Dr. Stone has markings, but all the ones that are from the modern era that get frozen. Dr. Stone's really good. Okay, I'm trying not to go into the full plot of Dr. Stone because I love Dr. Stone so much, but Dr. Stone is really good, and there's like characters with different markings on them in different specific places that were really well thought out to show you different things about the characters. Specifically, let me talk about Gen from Dr. Stone because I love Gen. Okay, I'm gonna nerd out for a little bit, excuse me. Gen's character is so well designed and good. Oh my gosh, I love Gen. But okay, so Gen specifically is an entertainer slash a smooth talker, like kind of a person that you would send in to make peace with another nation. And you can see by his and he's also kind of a mysterious character at first. You can tell by his two-tone hair that he kind of has like 2 different sides of him. His marking is like a little smirk with little teeth coming out. It makes you know that he's not exactly what he seems right away. But he is a very good boy. He comes off as like a two-timer, like a two-faced character right away, but he is a good boy. He is a very good boy. But his character design makes him look like an old-fashioned Japanese entertainer. Just like everything about I could gush and gush about Gen and his design from Dr. Stone, but I really love Gen. Okay. Oh, get you something to eat if you're hungry. Yes, Yu-Gi-Oh! Series and Persona 5 and Demon Slayer. Yes. We'll go over those soon. Blixie, hi. Welcome to stream. Hope you're having a great day. Ooh, crunchy french fries. Yay. Yeah, get you something to eat. But what was I saying?
I lost track. Okay, yeah. We're talking about character designs from Dr. Stone that are really good. Let me show you. Where is it? This is like a character lineup thing here. I'm just gonna load up this image. This is more character designs from Dr. Stone, and as you can see, all these characters have a lot of really interesting details. Most of them, most of them do wear just like one little robe or something like that, but the fashion is not always the most important part of a character design. My hubby and I actually had a debate about this yesterday, but fashion is important to a character design, but it's not the most important part of the character design. Like, even though all these characters have different like just one robe or one piece of cloth on them, the pieces of cloth are designed in a different way to represent different parts of the character and give you a unique aspect and view into each character's design. But yeah, as you can see, the character design in Dr. Stone is very good. Each character is very unique, and each character has different aspects to their design that signifies something different about them. So that's why I really love the character design in Dr. Stone. We for Gore Gang, yeah, now it's different. We for Gore Gang, yeah, exactly. But yeah, Dr. Stone's one really good example. Let's go into Persona 5 real quick. That was my next examples. That's my next examples of really good character design. Now, when we're talking about fashion, if you really want to go into about fashion and how it's important in character design, Persona 5 is a really good example for how fashion can be used to specifically like enhance character design, because the fashion designs and the character designs for Persona are really, really good, and a lot of them have like little intricate detail to them, which is also really nice. So different things like masks, the different masks that each character have relate something special about their personality. For Persona 5, if you guys have played Persona 5, you can understand why certain masks look the way they do for certain characters. Like for example, what was his name? I want to say his name's Ryu, but this guy, the best friend character, he has like a skull mask because he's more of a punky character. Joker has a more like elegant looking mask. Futaba here in the background, she has goggles on. Just like, what's this guy's name? He's got a very Japanese kitsune like aesthetic, so he has like a kitsune mask on. Haru, I love specifically Haru from Persona 5. I love her design. I love her design because she's got the soft girl aesthetic that I love. Like, if you look at Haru's design from Persona 5, it's very soft girl. It's very soft girl aesthetic. Y'all know what I mean when I say soft girl aesthetic, right? It's got the pinks. It's got the nice soft colors. It's got cutesy feels to it. Even her stockings have little flowers on them, okay? Like, I want this girl's outfit now, okay? I'm doing all right, I guess. Hope you're doing well. Would have gotten got my revised design for this, but still couldn't finish it. That's okay. Thanks for coming in. I like seeing you. I hope you feel better. I hope you feel better. Haru is best girl. I agree. I agree. You and I actually have the same opinion on this, but even Haru's persona design has a lot of really interesting details on it, and she's got like this French musketeer outfit going on. Where is it? Yeah, noir. That's her noir form. She's got like this French musketeer thing going on. She even has this axe that's like a French axe that she's got with her. I don't know why she has these like bullet casings or whatever these are on her, but this is very like, you could tell she's like from an aristocratic, maybe rich upbringing by the way she dresses as well, which also goes into her backstory of how she's a rich girl, but she's very miserable and stuff. I love Haru. Oh my gosh, I love Haru so much. But yeah, that's Persona 5. I'm gonna quickly try to go over Yu-Gi-Oh! And Demon Slayer as fast as I can so we can get to the last slide, but I like to take my time talking about these characters because I just like to show you guys what I think a good character design is. Yu-Gi-Oh! Has some of the best character designs. Okay, I don't know. People like to rag on Yu-Gi-Oh and be like, "Ew, they have the most anime hair," but I mean, you remember the character at least, right? Like, you remember these characters. You see them and you know them. And you're like, that guy. I love Yu-Gi-Oh! Forever. Me too. Me too. Wait, where's the picture? I wanted to load up the picture. The heck? Google, please. I want to look at this image. Okay, like, here's a group picture of some of the characters from the first Yu-Gi-Oh! Series. I watch a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime, okay? I haven't caught up with the newest anime Yu-Gi-Oh! But I do watch a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime. I don't play the card game. I just watch the anime. But, you can, like, Yugi is got a very distinctive look. You can tell right away. For each of the protagonists for different, Yu-Gi-Oh! Series, you can tell right away who each character is, what they're about. They have very distinctive hair. Every main protag for each Yu-Gi-Oh! Series has a very distinctive haircut, and different colors as well. But yeah, that's and even the card monster designs are very unique in their design too, as well. Even the background characters have pretty interesting, unique design aspects to them. They kind of reflect like what kind of card deck they have or what kind of card deck they're gonna play as well. Like, let's see here. So this is some of the character designs from Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, which is actually my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime. It's my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime next to the first series. I really like the first series, but GX is my favorite. GX has a lot of really good character designs as well. This character here, he has like a crystal animal themed deck, and you can kind of see a little bit of that in his design where he has like the blues and light colors. This guy here, I can't remember what kind of deck he had. I feel bad, but he has a really good design. This guy had a very like military themed deck as well. And you could tell by his design that he has a military theme. But yeah, like Yu-Gi-Oh! Has a lot of really good designs. There's just so many different characters throughout different series that I could point out and talk to you about all day, but we're gonna try to get through this as fast as possible. Yeah, the Crystal Beast deck. Yes, that's it. Yeah. I recognize the first three and not so much. Yeah, that's okay. But yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Good series for character design as well. Even just like the first series had really good character design. And the interesting about the first Yu-Gi-Oh! Series and GX series is that they're all student characters and they all wear uniforms, but they wear their uniforms in different ways in order to communicate different things about each character. Like, Yugi wears his school uniform with a black shirt underneath, and his friends will, like, wear a button-up white shirt or a green shirt underneath, or Bakura just buttons his all the way up. Different things like that. You can put your characters... Oh, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Trash Pan Army, Magic School Bus drop. Nice. Magic School Bus. Nice. But just like, even if you put your characters all in the same uniform or clothing, you can have different little expressions of how each character is different by the way that they wear the uniform or clothing. Just keep that in mind as well. That's another thing that's interesting, and I think that was basically one of the main reasons I picked Yu-Gi-Oh! For good character design. Now, speaking also again about uniforms but uniqueness, Demon Slayer is an even better example of that. Demon Slayer has some of the best character designs I've seen in a long time for anime. Same uniform immediately thinks of Ouran Host Club. Yes, Ouran Host. Yes, Ouran Host Club mentioned. Yes, thank you. Oh my gosh. Yes, Host Club fan. Yay. I also really like Ouran Host Club. Okay. Kiss, kiss, fall in love. Yes. Sorry, y'all making me nerd out here. Let's go over some Demon Slayer character designs real quick here, and then we're gonna get to what designs you guys submitted, okay? So this is like the main cast of characters for Demon Slayer, and I'm not gonna go into about what Demon Slayer is about and all that other stuff, but you can already tell these characters are all very unique. Now, they do all wear the same uniform as just like in Yu-Gi-Oh, where they had a lot of the same school uniforms. All the Demon Slayers have the same uniform underneath, but they usually have something on top of the uniform. I forgot what that piece of clothing is called. That they wear on top of their uniforms, but all of them have different ones that have different patterns to them that tell you something about the character or what their interests are in, and you can recognize each character just by a pattern alone. Like, you can buy merchandise that has this green and black checkerboard pattern on it and immediately think of Tanjiro. Same with Zenitsu with this gradient going on and the triangles. You immediately think of Zenitsu when you see this pattern anywhere. Nezuko is the pinks. Let's see here. This, for Shinobu, she has like this butterfly robe on, and every time I see butterflies in this show, I think of Shinobu. Just things like that. The Gintama effective design. I've never watched Gintama, but I have heard that they also have some really good designs in there as well. Yeah, and so that's another good point. Now, if you know nothing about this show and you see Rengoku, what kind of element do you think he's related to? If you see him, if you see his character design, what kind of element would you guess he has? Don't say anything if you already watched the show. If you've never watched Demon Slayer, tell me. Tell me. What element do you think this man is related to? What do you think? Donut. Yeah, that's it. Good job. Fire. Yes, fire. Yes. Okay, thank you. Yes, he is the fire style Hashira, which is, all the Hashiras have peak character design, okay? Peak character design. You want to talk about S tier character design? Hashiras, which is like the head people of the Demon Slayer Corps, have some of the most peak character design I've ever seen in my life. Oh my god. Like, each of these characters have little details that give little peeks into their character design from just different aspects of their character design. Like this guy here, he is the Rock Hashira. He has like a Buddhist monk design, and that actually goes into his backstory about how he used to be like a Buddhist monk who ran an orphanage and the children betrayed him, and it's very sad, and I'm not gonna spoil much of it because it's so good. Demon Slayer is so good. But like, different things. This guy's robe actually has a very interesting story for his backstory. One half of the robe was his best friend, and one half of it was his best friend's robe design, and the other half of the robe was his sister's favorite design. So he lost both of them. They both died, but he combined them together for his robe. This character, really good character as well. This guy here, he's all about being flashy and being outstanding and doing the most extra thing you can do. So he wears jewels on his outfit. He's got armlets. He's just like all over the place. There's so many different aspects to these characters that is just so good. Was it Kanroji? No, not Kanroji. Is her name Kanroji? Yeah, Kanroji is my favorite female character from Demon Slayer. Let me show you Kanroji. Her design is filled with hearts because she is the love Hashira. Even her haircut has hearts in the braids. If you look at the shapes of the braids, she has hearts in the braids. Her handle for her sword has a heart on it. just like everything about her character. She has pinks and greens in her design as well. Yeah, there we go. Look at the handle. It's made out of hearts. It has hearts on the handle. Even her weapon design. It's just like everything about her I just love, and she is me and I love her, okay? But yeah, very good character designs in Demon Slayer as well. Okay, so now that I'm done gushing about all my favorite character designs, I didn't even get into Hunter x Hunter. I wanted to, but I'm not going to today because I'll be here all day if I go into Hunter x Hunter character designs. But let's go into examples of what you guys said were good character designs. And surprise, surprise, a lot of people submitted their own OCs, but that's okay. That's okay. I don't mind that. I don't mind talking about your OCs. Let's talk about your OCs, okay? We did have like a couple characters that were suggested that were not OCs. I appreciate that as well. Honestly, I might end up watching the VOD for this just to learn. Yeah, if you want to check out the VOD later, Jay. Also, hi, welcome to stream. If you want to check out the VOD and my other art class streams that I've done, they're all on my YouTube channel. I did a color theory art class before. I also did a critique art class before. But yeah, if you want to check those out, feel free to go watch those on YouTube. This will also be on YouTube later. But let's talk about people's OCs real quick here. Let's talk about people's OC character designs here. Can I zoom in on this? I think I can. Oh no, let me see here. Hold up. Enhance. No, don't add a new slide. I thought that was the zoom. Excuse me. How do I zoom in? Sorry, I just learned how to use this yesterday, so don't mind me. There we go. Okay, now we can zoom in. Okay, so let's talk about some of these character designs that y'all submitted. Let's go with Kirby first. Kirby has a very cute, simplistic design. I wouldn't consider Kirby great character design, but Kirby is very recognizable and cute, and everybody knows Kirby when they see them. When you see him, and everybody can draw Kirby. And everybody pictures Kirby right away in their minds. So Kirby is a very good, recognizable design. And the blue eyes contrast the pink, which is good color design. He's a round shape, which makes him very friendly, not threatening. When he's silhouetted, you could probably tell. If I went and made this whole thing black, you could probably still tell it was Kirby. If you saw it from a distance, you might think it was Kirby. There's a lot of fun things that you can do with Kirby's base design to make him a little bit more interesting depending on his powers. And that's the reason that they made Kirby's base design so simple. Is that Kirby with shoes? Oh, that's cursed! No, it's cursed! Get it out of here! He has toes! What the heck? Okay, I'm sorry. No, we need to get away from that. No. You're making a desk right now? Nice. But the reason that Kirby's base design is so simple is because they like to add powers onto him. Curse Kirby. Oh my god. Kirby got feet? No, I don't want to think about it. But they add on to Kirby's design with his different powers. When he inhales different objects in the game, he gets different powers and different accessories. And that's why his base design is so simple, because then you can add on to it. Oh my gosh, this is my favorite Kirby, by the way. It's the little artist Kirby. Oh my gosh. These are all different versions of Kirby, but you can tell they're all still Kirby because of the base design. So Kirby's got a really good design. Not a great design, but definitely a very good design. Very, very good design for children's media. Very friendly, very, round shape. Round is good. Something I didn't talk about when we were talking about shapes earlier, guys. The reason that round shapes are considered friendly and not threatening and cute is because what do you see when you see a baby's face? When you see a little baby's face, their face is round and soft, right? That's what we associate with babies. So infants and babies have these round shapes. So we use these round shapes to be less threatening. You think of a baby when you see this face. Don't you see a baby? I see a baby. This is a baby. So that's why round shapes are considered less threatening. Compared to Meta Knight, who still has a round shape, but you would be more scared to see this guy in your room in the middle of the night than you would be Kirby, at least a little bit, right? At least, right? Yeah, because of the sharp pointy bits here he's got going on, and the sword and the mask. He looks a little bit more threatening than Kirby, at least. A little bit more threatening than Kirby. What? Ew! What? Sorry. Google, please. Google, please. No, I did not want to see that. Thank you. Sorry, Google being weird. Anywho, I swear I had safe search on. I'm so sorry. If you saw what I saw, I'm sorry. Yeah, so Kirby, good design, not great design, but good design, and very good for children's media. Let's talk about Gadget from, wait, was it Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers? Yes. Let's talk about Gadget, who has her own cult in Russia still, I think. I don't know. Does she still have... Is that cult still going in Russia? You guys let me know in chat. Oh, nope. Google search is being sussy again. I'm so sorry. I didn't see anything. Well, we can't look up Gadget right now on Google search. Hold up. Let me make sure that safe search... I swear my safe search was on. I swear it was. Come on, Google. Don't be sussy. For reals. I saw butt. I hope you guys didn't see the butt. I'm so sorry if you did. I'm so sorry if you guys saw the butt. Let's see here. Where's my safe search? Is my safe search even on? Give me a moment to fix this. I'm so sorry. I swear I had it turned on. I swear I had it turned on. Now it's being sussy wussy. Give me a moment to make sure that this is make sure this is turned on. Okay. Safes. How do I turn safe search? How did I even turn it off? I don't even remember how to turn it on. Blur. Thank you. I did have it off. Why did I have it off? I don't know. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Don't look at me like that. Okay? Hold on. Let me just have it filter them out. Yeah, let me just have it filter them out real quick here. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, now it's filtered. Okay, now we're good. Okay, I got it. Okay, so now we can look at Gadget without getting in trouble. I might have to scrub the VOD later a little bit or something. I don't know. We'll be fine probably. It's just butts. All that showed up was butts. It should be fine for YouTube, but I don't know. I might have to remove it from Twitch here. Anywho, Gadget has a very nice design. She's got actually very nice contrasting colors. She's got round shapes to show that she's friendly. She has some sharp shapes though to show that she's intelligent. I think that's what the character design aspect of that is. She's got like blues and pinks and yellows and purples. Very nice color palette. Let's see what else. She's got the goggles on her head to show that she likes to work with, she does some kind of technical work. We know that she fixes machines, so that's what we know from her specifically. But unless she's holding a wrench, you're not really going to tell that she works with machines. But the goggles and the mechanic's uniform do kind of signify that she might do something technical. So if you see her right away from the bat, you're going to think, oh, maybe she works with technical things. Maybe she's a scientist, or maybe she works with something like that. But yeah. Disney Lorcana card. I think I did see that. Yeah, there it is. Oh, that's cute. I like that. I like that they put the little spotlight on her to draw your eye to her right away. That's nice. That's a nice composition. We're actually gonna do a composition art class probably next month. So if you guys want to learn about composition, look forward to that for next month. But this is a really good composition like aspect, is having the little spotlight there on the character. But yeah, there's Gadget. Thank you, Gadget, for ruining my VOD. Let's see here. We have this character here submitted by Gilster. This is his character, Twilight. She has different forms. It looks like she has a human disguise, which is in a 1980s aesthetic, and then she has an alien form. And specifically, I really like the alien form, but I do think the human form has some nice contrast with her skin being peach colored. So that's nice as well. I do like that, like the color choices that you did here, Gilster, with her overall design being kind of analogous towards the blues and purples. I do like this detail on the eyes here, though, having a little yellow in them to draw your eyes to her eyes, which is nice. She has a lot of like rounded, and she has a very complex shape design. I would say her overall shape design is rounded, but she does have some sharp bits here and there. So maybe she has a bit of a spiky or sassy personality. I don't know anything about this character. I'm just judging these By the way, I'm just judging these characters by what I can see from them first sight, you know? She has a pink guitar, so she must be like into rocking and doing music. So I'm guessing there's some kind of like she's into a band or something like that. She has a lot of nice jewelry too, so she cares about fashion and how she looks. That's nice. So yeah, this is a really good character design as well. Doot submitted his character that I designed for him. This is a JPEG of his character. I wanted it. I couldn't find the files I had on. I put all of his files on my backup hard drive, so I didn't have any like pictures of him on my computer, and he didn't submit any, so I just had to grab one from his showcase video of his VTuber model I made. So but let me talk about my thought process as I put together his character design. So he wanted a Klonoan / Mobian character design, so I had to do a lot of research on how those characters look and what they do, like how they blink and what their movements look like and stuff like that for the rigging. But I also did a lot of research on like different hairstyles that different Sonic OCs have and stuff like that. And he had a specific color palette that he wanted for his character. Originally, this jacket was not on the original character design at all. I actually added the jacket because I wanted to create more of a tertiary color palette for this character. It originally was just black. The black you see here are the black, brown, and peach colors that you see here. Sorry, I'm trying not to burp. I drank a lot of coffee before stream. Bad idea. But like I added the blues to his character design to create more contrast between his warm colors in his color palette, so that there would be some cool contrast in there. So that's what I did with that. And you can see the overall shape of him is round shapes as well, except for his hair, which is spiky. But even the spiky hair has like round shapes in it, and to make him more like, you know, Sonic cartoony friendly. And even his eyes are a round shape as well. So that's just my thought process that I went through in making his character design for his VTuber model. Let me zoom back out here a little bit. Just a little bit. We're gonna go over Salem's character here next, that Salem submitted, aka Fabled Kitty Carnival. We raid Fabled Kitty Carnival a lot here on Twitch. Did Google get put on a timeout? Yeah. Yeah, sure. Her overall song is inspired by the song Twilight. Oh, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense, yeah. So that makes sense why you made her like that. Okay, that's neat. So Fabled Kitty Carnival, or Salem here on Twitch, is a ringmaster. They're a maned wolf, like ringmaster of like a circus, and so he's wearing like a ringmaster's coat, and he's got a top hat and a staff. So you can tell right away that he's some kind of ringmaster, or something like that. I really love all the intricate designs and like the boots and stuff. Sorry, this is JPEGgy. I just kind of copied and pasted the file from Twitter when he submitted it. There's a lot of really nice intricate designs into the robe and stuff. If I was gonna add anything to this design or change anything about this design to make it maybe pop a little bit more, I would make his vest or his bow also purple. I would have more purples in the ringmaster coat, but overall this design's really, really good. And I like his long hair too. It's cool. Let's see here. And then finally we have this character design that was submitted by Brookie, which is of their Typhlosion OC. I can't remember the character's name, but they chose to do a Hisuian Typhlosion Anthro. And they got this like overall kind of like punky kind of theme. They're over here vaping, and they got the beanie on and a hoodie and it's some ripped jeans. You could tell this is kind of like a punky character just by the design on the clothing design. She's got very rounded shapes. Yep, a lot of very rounded shapes. She's got the Hisuian let's look up Hisuian Typhlosion real quick. Yeah, so Hisuian Typhlosion as a base for the character design is a good choice, because overall this design is really good for Typhlosion. I actually like this design way more than the normal design for Typhlosion. I actually like the Hisuian one way more. It looks kind of sassy. They even gave it like eyeshadow. Like this thing is sassy, and it's got like this the smoky, like wispy fire coming out. Typhlosions are also friend-shaped. That's true. They are friend-shaped. They have round, cute design aspects to them as well. Sienna is Cam's persona. Okay. So this is Brookie's spouse's character then. Yeah, sorry. I'm sorry. I just assumed it was your character because you submitted it. So, but yeah, lots of really good, and the colors are also really good. Like the peach color versus like the purples and the reds. Very nice like color palette going on here. So yeah, that's also a really nice design. I mean, you started the character off with already having a really good design to base off of. So it's very easy to have that good character come together once you have something based off of that. But it is a really good design. So these are all the examples you guys submitted. Can you guys think of any other really good character designs that you want to talk about here on stream today? Let me know in the chat. I'd like to be able to discuss some other characters that you like on stream. Like characters, it doesn't have to be specifically your OC. I'd actually prefer it if you guys mentioned some characters from media that you really like that we could talk about their design about if you want. But let's go ahead and go into the questions section of chat. It's time for questions. If you have questions about character design that you want answered, let's learn, and I'll try to answer as much as I can for those. Do you guys have questions? It's question time. Ask your professor. Ask Professor Pixie, what questions you got? What questions you got? What questions you got? What questions you got? Let's do a summary while you guys are typing your questions. Let's do a summary real quick of our little lecture today. So in summary, character design has a lot of different aspects to it. A lot of different things go into character design. Aesthetic, personality, behavior, and overall appearance of a character can affect how the character looks and is shaped, and just overall everything about the character. Every little aspect of a character can inform us about what they are and who they are and what their purpose is for the design. It's important to think about what you're designing the character for. Is this going to be for advertising? Is this going to be for children's media? Is this going to be for adult media? Is this going to be for a card game? Is this going to be for a video game? What's the aesthetic of the video game? If you had a dark, dreary, grim aesthetic like Dark Souls for a game, are you going to put Mario in that Dark Souls game? Probably not. Probably not. You're probably not going to put... Although, I mean, that would make Dark Souls more interesting to me if Mario was in it. I do like Dark Souls, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And think about the shapes of the characters and the colors and the how color palettes can be deceptive, and style, and just like the process of characters design and things like that. You know, my favorite slide. Just like think about these things while you're making your characters. That's the whole object of today's stream, is to just get you guys thinking a little bit more about what you're doing when you make a character, you know? Yeah, no? Let's see here. How do you make stunning designs of yourself throughout the years as an artist for your VTubers? Oh, Vanessa, you're so sweet. Thank you. I appreciate that. My design process is usually like, I just think about what kind of aesthetic I want for a character, and then I just grab a ton of references, slap them together, pick different things I want from different things, and just kind of go from there. Like, I could show you guys, hold on, for my current design that I have right now. Let me see if I still have that. I might still have my references for all that. Hold on, let me see. I can show you different things that I looked at for this current professor outfit design that I'm wearing right now. Where is that? Do I still have that somewhere? I hope I do, because I can show you guys my little collage that I put together for that and stuff. Where are you? Give me a sec, I'll find it. I'll find it. I sometimes keep these just because I like to look back on what I did and maybe like improve upon things as I go. But let's see here. Was it under refs? It might be under refs. Let's see here. Summer outfit. No. I actually really wasn't happy with my first design for my VTuber model, if you guys have ever seen that. But let me see here. Was it Pixie 4? Pixie refs? No. Let me arrange these by date. I think it's this one. Discard, it's fine. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Big ol' design map here. Let me find a way to put this on screen real quick. Hold up. We're gonna put this as window capture. We're gonna select pure ref. I hope it can capture pure ref. Is it gonna capture? Oh, it didn't capture it. Hold up. Let's try this instead. Hold up. I got this. Don't mind me. I got this. Display capture. Yeah, that should be it. There we go. And let's drag that above videos. Wait, where's videos? I can put this on screen. There we go. Okay, now you guys can see pure ref here. Okay, let me make this bigger. Woo! This is all the stuff I used to put together my current 4.0 design that I'm using right now. Look at all this stuff. This is all like my inspirations and stuff that that went into designing my current model. Let me zoom out on my design and you can see all the different aspects that I put together for this. Hold up. Where's VTube Studio? Oh, hold up. Nope. There we go. Put that over there. Okay, let me real quick zoom out on me. And let's change the outfit real quick here. Let's see here. Hold up. Take off the glasses and change the hair back. There we go. Okay. Yeah. So as you can see, there's a lot of aspects from the previous designs. This is 2.0. Oh no, wait. Yeah, this is 2.0 and this is 3.0 Pixie. And as you can see, 2.0 Pixie had different hair color, and different overall shorter design, big head. But some of those design aspects have continued throughout into 4.0 Pixie that you see now. But like the purples for royalty, the holographic stuff, the overall magical girl aesthetic is still here in the design. This is the shaker necklace idea that I have here. The rainbow hair actually came from this picture here. I saw the rainbow bangs in this and I was like, I want that for my character. Just like, I just pick out like a bunch of things and I take little things from each little thing and I add them to my design. And I don't necessarily add everything. Like I didn't add this in here, but I liked this and I liked the overall like rainbow stuff. I thought about adding like a punk baseball bat to it, but I never got around to that. Like there's a bunch of stuff in here that I never got around to adding. I did keep this jacket. You can, you know, as you can see, there is a jacket I had on here and I added spikes to it and pins to it like this in here. So I there's stuff that I put in here that I didn't keep in the end. I made some improvements to my eyes. This is like where I got my idea for the eyeshadow on my character, different things like that. I even look at different VTuber designs to kind of get some inspiration for different things, sometimes like shoes and stuff. But like overall, that's my process, is just like grabbing a bunch of things I like and then picking and putting things together as I see fit. Sometimes I just grab different aesthetics for things. I was gonna, like, when I made 4.0, I was even gonna make a different room design, but then I ended up being like, nah, I just like my room design, so I didn't end up doing that. That's why those are in there. But like, yeah, this is PureRef, by the way. Again, PureRef, very good program, very good for organizing your references. Like if I wanted to arrange these all to be more like you know, like arranged better, like more organized looking, I can just right click and arrange this optimally and it'll put all the pictures together. If I don't like this, if I liked them where they were all grouped, I can undo that. I can resize pictures as big or small as I want. I can even turn them around too. I can like rotate them around, or I can even flip them and stuff here too. Let's see here. Image array. No, it's a line. Yeah, distribute horizontal. Wait, no, is that the one? No, maybe it's not distribute. I can never remember which one it is. There's a flip. Oh, flip image horizontally. There you go. And you can like flip it too. But yeah, this is a good program for character design. Highly recommend this for any art you're doing, actually, really. But let me go ahead and close that. Yes, discard. But yeah, and what other question did you have, Nessa? You had 2 questions. Hold on, let's see here. Key elements that revolves around your personality. It's more like stuff I like. Like I like to go and design my character based off of things I like and the aesthetics that I enjoy. Because I feel like that reflects more of my personality than anything else. So if you're trying to like, hold on, let me put my professor outfit back on. Let me put my professor outfit back on. So if you're trying to like design your VTuber model to look more like what you wanted, you know, if you're trying to figure out what kind of look you want to give your VTuber persona, I would say go with aesthetics that you like. Go with things that make you happy, because that will reflect to your audience what kind of person you are in more of a way than your own. Like, it's hard for us to analyze ourselves, right? I think the best way to show other people what you are about, what kind of person you are, is to show them what you're interested in. So if you just take things from your interests or aesthetics that you like and reflect them into your VTuber design, or that will communicate to your audience what you like and what you're about, I feel, the best, more than anything else. I have a question. So what thought challenged making long hair for a character, especially unique hair? Wait. What's the challenge for making long hair for a character, especially unique hair? I'm sorry, Souls. I'm trying to understand your question. I apologize. What thought challenge? What do you think's challenging about making? I feel like you're asking what's the challenge of making long hair for characters, especially with unique hair? Is that what you're asking? Oh, okay, so like, what kind of challenges are there for characters with long hair, like to make them unique? I don't really have a problem, or I don't really have problems with making like hair designs for characters with long hair because there's so many different hairstyles out there for long hair and short hair and every kind of hair in between. Like if you ever have a problem with designing hair, I would just look up long haircuts and you'll get plenty of different long haircuts. Like if you just go to Google and type in long haircuts, you will find like so many different long haircuts for like so many different. Is that Keanu Reeves? It is. Oh, it's a young Keanu. Oh, look at him. Okay, anywho. I got distracted. There's so many different long hair designs. But if you're specifically like looking for something unique, let's look up long haircuts. Guys, I know a lot of people don't like signing up for Pinterest because you need like a Google account or whatever, but I highly suggest signing up for Pinterest if you're an artist because there are so many good references on here. I could type in long haircuts and I could be here for days looking at all the different long haircuts that there are. And if you want long haircuts for anime, you can type in long haircuts anime and you'll get a bunch of different things. Now, I won't lie to you guys, there is some generated stuff on here, but I mean, why not rip it off anyways? It's already there. So that's how I feel about it. But like there's all kinds of different long haircuts you can do. There's different, like there's mullets, there's pigtails, there's twin tails, there's all kinds, there's buns, there's all kinds of long haircuts. So it's not really a challenge specifically to figure out what you want to do for a long haircut. Making it unique can come to all kinds of different things. Like here, these are all different types of like drill, like spiral shaped long haircuts, right? These are all long spiral haircuts, but they have different bangs for each haircut as well. So different aspects like the bangs, the color, the shape, overall shape of the hair can make things different and unique. Like this is a unique haircut. You wouldn't see this haircut very often online, I don't think. Even for VTubers, this is a unique haircut. Different things like adding different colors into the hair, adding different hair accessories into the hair, like all kinds of things like that can make the haircut more unique. I actually kind of like this one. I like the little raccoon tails in there. I might have to do something like that in a future design. I'm gonna save that. And I have boards here that I save things on. I don't know what to save this for. I'm just gonna save this into my likes. There we go. Anywho, just like there's so many ways to make things interesting and unique design wise. You can take different things from different references and add them to your character. I wouldn't suggest copying the design completely of things that you find on here. I wouldn't suggest copying everything exactly, but if you have like an alien character and you want to give them like a jacket like this, you could take like a jacket like this and maybe remove all the different accessories and add your own little accessories onto it and different aspects like that. You know, different things like that. Like, you know, just mix and match things until you think it looks good, basically. Ooh, this is a cute haircut as well. I like how this looks almost like it has roses in the hair. That's nice. Anywho, I could be on Pinterest for hours, honestly. Are there any alternatives beside PureRef? It's not free anymore? That's not true. You could put it, oh, it should be free. Hold on, let me see. It should be free. If you go to download, it should have an option. Personal, yeah. Windows, yeah. And yeah, custom out. You have to go to custom amount and you can type in 0. See? You just type in 0 and it's fine. See? We totally get that you would want to try before you buy. If you like it, please come back and support us. See? It's free. It's free. Yeah, you just have to go to custom out and type 0. But if you want to give them some money, that's fine. If you want to give them some money, that's fine. But if you don't want to pay any money, you can do 0. It's free. Yeah. Yeah, it's still free, Gilster. Oh, by the way, guys, recently they added gifts. They added gifts. Excuse me. They added gifts to PureRef as well. You can put gifts in PureRef, and you can play and pause them in PureRef. It's amazing. It's amazing. Look at this. Look at this. You can put like gifts in there, and if you like to animate, Nessa, you do animation, right? you can put a GIF into PureRef and like pause each frame and follow along. So now that you can do this in PureRef, yes, you can do this in PureRef. You can literally pause and forward each frame. If you're an animator, this is gonna really be great for you. I didn't know it does that as a thing. Yeah. I actually used this when I was making my transition animation that I have on my streams now. This one. See how that I actually used this. I referenced a GIF that was an anime GIF for this. Where is that? Hold on. I could probably still find that reference, that PureRef file. Let me find it. Let me find this. Go back to this real quick here. Let me see. Where is that? Open. Is it still in my... Oh, wait. You guys can see my files. Hold up. You guys can see my files. Hold up. Maybe turn that off for now. There we go. Until I find this file. Let me find the file real quick. I just realized y'all could see my files. Let's see here. Is it in my current folder still? Oh no, it's probably in my my other folder. Hold up. I have too many folders. I have way too many folders. Let's see here. Where did I put that? That is in the stream folder. Yes, it is. Let's see. Overlays. Oh, maybe I deleted it. It might be in my recycle bin. Let me check real quick. Well, anyways, it's gonna take me too long to find it. I don't want to make you guys wait too long. But anyways. But yeah, you can put GIFs into PureRef now. So if you're an animator, I highly suggest that you get PureRef as well. Animators, artists, pick up PureRef. It's free. It's free. Free. I'm not sponsored. I sure as heck wish I was, though. Let's see. What other questions did we... I'm doing this. Yes. Do it. It's free. So you don't... Yeah. It'll help me out as reference. Yes. We love free. Free art programs are always amazing, right? So, what other questions did we have here? Let me see. I'm going through the chat. I'm sorry if I missed anybody's questions in here. What's your favorite Steins Gate design? It's been so long since I watched Steins Gate. I actually don't have an opinion on that. But do you think the main character's design is simple with a lab coat? Yeah, you can tell right away he's a scientist by his lab coat there for sure. Let's see here. Did we have any other questions? Did we have any other questions today for the character design art class? How did you guys feel the class went? I did this very last minute last night and planned everything out. I feel like I could have added a lot more to it, but I wanted to just cover the basics with y'all. Maybe in the future we'll do a more complex character design art class if you guys are up for it. But the next art class I do plan on doing in the future is composition. So probably do that next month. We'll learn about composition. So this is actually a lot sooner than I was planning on ending, but I don't know. Hold on. Let me ask my hubby what he wants to do real quick. The class was pretty good. Yay! I'm glad you think so. Hold on. Let me ask my hubby. So actually, this is a lot sooner than I wanted to end. So what I'm gonna do instead of ending it here is I'm actually gonna go and work on some art. If you guys want to work on some art with me, I actually do have I do have some commissions I could work on, and we can input some of our design stuff into the commission right now. So let me see here. I think my current commission that I'm working on right now is an overlay package, actually. But that's kind of boring. Let's see, what did I have going on for the rest of this? I can't work on that on stream. That's a private commission. That's also another overlay package. A little art stream. Yeah, we're gonna do a little art stream. What to do? What to do? Oh, I could start working on that blue Pokemon emote package. Let's do that. Let's do that real quick here. I could show you guys my process on putting that together. Let's do that. We'll just do the whole process together. I'll show you guys how I plan out my emotes and stuff. That'll be fun. Okay, so let's work on that then. Okay, so now we're just gonna switch gears and we're gonna go into working on some emotes real quick. I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick though and change into some like less warm clothes because it is gotten warm in my house right now. So I will be right back. Gonna use the bathroom, and when I get back, we're just gonna do a little art stream and work on some Pokemon emotes together. Okay? Okay, be right back. I'm back. I went and I used the bathroom and I changed into my cooler clothing. Mochi! Oh my gosh, Mochichino, how are you doing? Hello! How have you been? Welcome in. Hello, how's your day going? I hope you're having a fantastic day. Welcome in. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen you in forever. How you been? How you been? You been doing good? I hope you have been. Welcome. I just finished doing my my art class part of my stream, and now we're just gonna work on art. Have you ever tried voice acting? I've been working on a personal project. Oh, I want to. I have a voice reel. Do you want it? Do you want me to play it for you on stream? Oh my god. Do you have do I have you on Discord? I don't know. Feel free to hit me up though. I'll send you my voice reel after stream if you want. Ooh, voicing something in a project for you sounds fun to me. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Yes, I do. Okay, yeah, let me, I'll send you my voice reel after stream, but go ahead and message me so I don't forget later. Okay, thank you. Thank you for the, yeah, okay. Ooh, for possible voice acting work for me. Yay! I've been wanting to get into it. I've applied for a couple things, but never gotten anything. But I do have a voice reel. Anywho, guys. Hi, Moche. Hope you're having a great day. I hope you've been doing well. I haven't been able to check up on you lately, but that's nice to see you. It's always nice to see you. Okay, guys, so let's, we're shifting gears now to art stuff. We're gonna shift gears to art stuff, so let me change my outfit back here real quick. Let me change my outfit back here real quick. There we go. And then, so we're gonna work on like some Pokemon emotes, some blue Pokemon emotes. So let me get some of my references. We're gonna do this whole thing from scratch and show you guys my process, okay? But let me grab some of my references here from my last time I made the green ones. Let me grab those real quick. Where are those? Where are those? But how was everybody's weekend? I haven't gotten to chat with y'all yet today because I know we did the lesson and I didn't really get to chat with y'all. How was everybody's weekend? What'd you guys get to do on the weekend? Did you do anything fun for the weekend? Did you go skydiving or like did you run rob a bank? Like what'd you do this weekend? It was good? It was good? Yeah? I'm glad that it was good for you, Cam. That's nice. That's nice. I just did art over the weekend. Same. Same. I actually only have three commissions left to do. The one I'm working on and then 2 after that, and then I'm done and I'm gonna be free like a bird. Like look at my Trello. This is all I have left for commissions for the month. And then I'm free like a bird off into the air. Look at all the stuff I got like 2 commissions done last night. I'm just like on fire this month. I'm just like bam bam bam. All gone next. Gone next. Oh, thank you for the welcome back. With non-OCs being preferred, oh wait, hold up. Sorry, I can't see the chat right now. Excuse me. With non-OCs being preferred, I would have maybe submitted the Thundercats reboot designs and seeing how they give the old characters a fresh look. Ooh. You know, I actually never looked at those. Excuse me. Didn't mean to cough in your all's ears. I've actually never looked at those. That's interesting. I might have to take a look at that later. Oh, I found my overlays thing that I was trying to find earlier. I found it. Ooh, actually, I wanted to make some new emotes for the server. Let's do that instead of the Pokemon emotes today on stream. What do you think? Yeah, let's make some new emotes for the Discord server. Let me open up this one. Let's open up this. Okay, so I wanted to show you guys this because this, you see, I was telling y'all how GIFs are now available in PureRef so that you can use them and like pause them and stuff. So this is actually a like a GIF that I recorded. By the way, if you want to record a GIF on your screen, like if you see like an animation that you like on YouTube that you like or something, and you want to record your screen, but you don't know how to get like the GIF, GIFcam is another free resource that I suggest you guys get. It's called GIFcam. It's literally a little program that can like record like part of your screen. Let me load it up here. See, this is GIFcam right here. And you can literally, oh wait, no, you guys can't see the display, excuse me. Here, this is GIFcam right here. And you can literally record like as big or small of a GIF as you want off of your screen. So if you see like an animation that you kind of want to try to replicate on like YouTube and you can't figure out like how to get a GIF of it to like reference, you can record the GIF with this GIFcam, and you just like record it and then save it, and then you can have a GIF of something, and then you can put the GIF that you recorded, which I did here. I recorded a GIF and I put it on PureRef here, and then you can just go on here and like you can play through it, and you can go through like each individual frame. Like you can go through all the frames here of this animation, and like each frame, click through and see what each frame looks like while you're animating. This is so helpful for animating, by the way. Super helpful for animating. When I was making my little Be Right Back screen that y'all were watching there, where it's like tapping the screen and there's little hearts and stuff coming out, I used this so much during that. Oh, enjoy your lurk, souls. Thank you. Also, Wayward, hi, welcome to stream. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a great day. But yeah, this is what I was talking about with GIFs in PureRef now. And then there's also this, this one here was my transition animation that I made. Let's see here. Where's the... Yeah, this right here, yeah. This was my transition animation that I put in the screen where it's like, pew, and then there's a heart. but it was only this one section of this GIF. Like, this GIF actually has several girls in it doing different things, but I liked this one because I was like, oh, that's a cute animation. That's what I'm gonna do for my transition animation. So I just like looked through this frame by frame and tried to replicate it with animation. But yeah, see how you can like go through, and then you can even play the entire GIF if you want to just see how it looks in full. But and then I got the hand heart here too. But yeah, anywho. And then this was the reference I used for my starting soon screen, was this one here. But I added my own flair to it. Yeah. Anywho, let me open up these emotes here. Yeah, I wanted to make some new emotes of myself with these. So that's what I think I'm gonna doodle right now. That's what I'm gonna doodle right now. Okay. That's what we're gonna doodle. So let me just real quick. I gotta like shift things over. I gotta move my camera over to the to record me on my tablet. So, and my tracking's gonna look weird for a second. My VTuber model's probably gonna go and all that. But you know, you had a good dinner. That's good. I'm glad you had a good dinner. That makes me happy. You had a good dinner. Let me just sorry, you're gonna hear a lot of creaking noises. That's my webcam arm. That's my camera arm. So I'm just gonna real quick get this shifted over to here. Real quick. Maybe it's a little difficult to move. There we go. I think maybe no. That should work. I think. Okay, maybe just a little bit. There. Okay, there we go. Okay, and then let's turn the eye no blink toggle on. Wait, is it working? I don't think so. Hold up. Yeah, there we go. Now my eyes won't close when I'm drawing. Anywho, let me get this move, and let me get these moved over here, and move this over here. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Now we're good. Okay. Oh wait, maybe here. Yeah. You had a good dinner? Yay! What did you eat for dinner, Wayward? I hope it was good. I mean, you said it was good, so I want to know what it is. Let's get this on screen here and then turn that off. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, now I'm gonna get to doodling. Yay! Let me make a new thing here. I don't know, which would you guys rather see me draw? The new emotes for the Discord server or Pokemon emotes? Let's do a poll real quick. Actually, I want to see what you guys want me to do. I don't know which one I want to do, honestly. I'm in between. I'm in between right now. Let's see here. Which emotes? And Pokemon. Oh wait, no, I should put blue Pokemon. Or pixie emotes. Okay. And we'll put that up. You guys can vote on that. I'll just gather some references while I'm waiting for you guys' response for the blue Pokemon emotes. Let's see here. Where are my references from the green ones that I did? Green Pokemon emotes? Green. Oh, do I not have them? I don't have them. That's okay. I'll make a new thing. Let's see here. Yeah, I spent my entire weekend just working on art again as usual. Oh yeah, we ran out of melatonin here, so I've been having a hard time getting to sleep. It's been a little rough, but we're also on a new sleep schedule, which kind of makes it a little bit easier, because I would usually, for those of you who don't know, I have a nocturnal sleep schedule. Whoops, excuse me. I sleep during the daytime and I'm awake during the nighttime. And so usually I get up around 4 p.m. 3 or 4 p.m. And then I would go to bed around like 6 a.m., 7 a.m. for streams. But now I'm staying up until 9 because I found that I'm actually more tired and it's easier to get to sleep if I stay up that late. But it's been a little hard to get to sleep without the melatonin, which is a little it's been a little rough. I didn't sleep very well last night. I worked all weekend as normal, but I got a day off of coming up, which will likely end up sleeping most of it. Aww. Well, I mean, hey, sleep is important, so at least you get a day to sleep. That's nice. That's nice. I mean, you know, it's not all bad, at least. Where is that, where is that? The heck? I don't know where things are in my computer, I swear. I can never find things when I need to find them. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. Oh wait, it's in my business folder, isn't it? Yes, because I sell my emotes on my VGen. Ah ha ha ha! I found you. I found you. Yes, I did. Okay, let's see here. Okay, looks like you guys voted on Pixie emotes. Oh, okay. Well, that saves me some time. Well, now I know where this is at least. At least I know where this is now. Yeah, here's the green Pokemon emotes. Well, I'm just gonna screen cap this and save it for later when I'm doing the blue ones. I'm just gonna screen cap this for later when I do the blue ones. Oh, only one person voted. Oh, only one person voted. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna work on the blue emotes anyways because it'll take more time actually. If I do the Pixie emotes, it won't take that much time on stream. So let's see here. Let's see, change size. Okay, so that's what that is. Huh? Okay. Yeah, let's wait, no, that's not what I wanted to do. I don't want to do that. No, save that. Don't save that. Let's see here. Hold on. Where is Is this it? Is this the file I need? Yes, this is the file I needed. Okay. Don't mind me for a moment. I gotta delete a bunch of files. There we go. Okay. And let's save this in the current folder. And we'll save this as blue Poke emotes. Hey, there we go. Okay, now let me get my list of blue Pokemon. Wait, I just noticed something. Pixie isn't wearing anything green. I have green eyes. You can't. I have green eyes. You can't pinch me. I have green eyes. I have green eyes. Did you just delete a bunch of Pokemon in on turn? No. It's fine. This is I made a different file. I just needed the base file here with the boxes so that I could draw the Pokemon in the right spaces, you know? Yeah, no? Why is my head turned upwards? Hold up. There we go. Okay, now I shouldn't be constantly looking up. We're good now. Wait, I just noticed something. Oh, yeah, I have green eyes, so I'm good. Yep, green eyes. She also has some green hair. Oh, yeah, that's right. One of my bangs is green. Yep. Can't pinch me. I'm immune. Let me get my blue Pokemon emote list real quick here. Where's my blue Pokemon emote list? I had a list of blue Pokemon I was gonna make into emotes. Where's my list? Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Trash Panda Army. Vale is the tiny Lucario. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a great day. We're making some Pokemon emotes right now. I did a character design art class earlier in stream, but now should I change the title? Nah, it's fine. Nah. Okay, here's my blue Pokemon emote list. These are all the Pokemon that we're gonna put in the blue Pokemon emote set, guys, okay? So I need to look up references for all these Pokemon real quick. I gotta put references of them up. Let's see here. Bloop. Okay. Not only do you pass by body part, but also clothing, since the green bang is dyed and thus not natural. That's true, yeah. Yeah. Oh, Vaporeon was. I put a shiny Vaporeon in my purple emote set, so I'm not doing Vaporeon for my blue Pokemon emote set. In case you're wondering. Yes, I already have I already have the shiny purple one in my purple emote set, so I didn't want to repeat the same Pokemon. No Vaporeon? I know. Well, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'll switch out one of the Pokemon for Vaporeon. I'm already gonna have Glaceon though, and I don't want to really. I don't know. I've broken my own rule before with Espeon. Like I put the shiny Espeon in the green Pokemon, the green Pokemon emote pack, because I like the green shiny a lot. So maybe I can break my rule. I don't know. Maybe I'll replace one of the other Pokemon with Vaporeon. Maybe. Glaceon, yeah! Wait, is that one of your favorite Eevees? Oh my gosh, I love them. Let's see here. Okay, let's start looking up references for Pokemon real quick here. I need to look up all these shiny Pokemon. So I need Porygon, shiny. One of my favorite shiny. One of my favorite shinies. It's purple and blue. It's purple and blue. Now, the question is, which Vaporeon do we want? Or, I'm sorry, not Vaporeon. Porygon. Which Porygon do we want? Do we want this Porygon, or do we want the round Porygon boy? I don't know. I like the classic chunky boy. I kind of like the classic chunky boy. You guys like the classic chunky boy Porygon? I think he good. I think he good. I'm gonna get the classic chunky boy. The classic chunky boy. Classic Porygon. Let's see here. Oh yeah, my favorite blue shiny is Politoed. Politoed shiny is my favorite blue shiny. Look at it. He's like a little cotton candy boy. I want to take him home. He's so cute. I'm gonna grab references of that. And yes. He's so cute. Oh my god. Poor Porygon, he was banned from the anime. Yeah, that banned episode that gave kids in Japan epilepsy seizures. Yeah, that's rough. That's fair. Glaceon's your favorite evolution? Nice. Oh, I like how sassy she. I have this dumb thing in my head where Pokemon are gendered. Don't at me, okay? I know it's stupid, but Glaceon is a her in my head, and she looks so sassy. Okay, she looks so sassy. She has such a sassy look to her. Let's see here. Rockruff. Yeah, shiny Rockruff is blue. Shiny Rockruff. Shiny Rockruff. He's blue. Look at, he's blue. And he has little green eyes. Adorable. Adorable baby. And all the evolutions are blue too, which is nice. They're different shades of blue. Let's see. It wasn't even Porygon's fault, but it gets all the blame. Yeah, no, it was Pikachu's fault actually. In that episode, it was Pikachu's fault that the flashes happened, which was crazy. They didn't really think that one through. You know, they could have edited the episode, I feel, to have less like flash intensity or something, but they didn't bother doing that either. Okay, so let's see here. Next shiny Pokemon, Ponyta. So I like to put shiny Pokemon in all of these emote sets that I make. I put six different shiny Pokemon of that color, and then I'll put a bunch of the regular Pokemon. So we're looking up all the shinies right now for the blue. Oh yeah, Ponyta. I love that shiny Ponyta has blue flames. Like I in my head, I imagine that the flames are that much are much hotter because of that. Because you know how blue fire. Oh my gosh, the shiny Alola Ponyta is blue too. Ah, I love it. Or is it green? It looks more green to me. Oh man, I kind of wish I'd put that in the green set now. Oh, that's sad. I didn't even know. Oh well, it's fine. It's fine. I'm happy with how the green set came out. So let's just grab shiny Ponyta. Put that in my Pure Ref. That in my Pure Ref here. Let's see here. Oh wait, that's Galarian. I'm sorry. Did I say Alolan? I'm so sorry. It's Galarian. You're right. It's Galarian. Yeah, sorry. My bad. Don't mind me. I have eternal brain fart. It's fine. I somehow function this way. I don't know how. Okay. Tyrantum shiny. What was Tyrantum? Oh yeah, this guy. Yeah, I was looking up. I was looking at like what people thought the best blue shinies were, and this one was listed. And I actually really agree that this is a really good shiny. Like, look at this boy. Like, normally he's like this bright red color, but then the shiny is this blue, and it's like day and night. This is what I think a good shiny for Pokemon is like it looks completely different than the original. Is what I think is the is perfect for shinies. That's my opinion. You don't have to agree with my opinion if you don't want to, but like that's what I think is what a good shiny is if it's completely different from the original, it's a good shiny. That's my opinion. Let's see here. And then let's see. Nidoking. Oh man, this is one of my other favorite shinies is Nidoking's shiny. Not Nidoking shiny. Not Nido shiny. My brain. Thank you, brain, for combining words that aren't necessary to combine. He's like this cobalt blue color. It's nice. And then like shiny Nidoqueen is green. And I almost thought about putting her in the green set, but then I was like, nah, I think I'll just put her in the... Wait, where? I think I'm actually putting her in the same set. Yeah, I'm putting her in the blue set. So normal Nidoqueen and then shiny Nidoking. I'm putting them together in the same emote set. I think it'll be nice. Let's see here. Okay, now we have to look up normal blue colored Pokemon. So let me look up Glaceon. Don't worry, I have my safe search on now, so we should be fine. Don't worry. Don't worry, guys. Safe search is on. Ooh, I like these colors for Glaceon. Let me get that. Bloop. Glaceon over here. And then, let's see, Glaceon. More Glaceon. Stop it. You can't marry Glaceon. Stop it. Bad. Bad internet. Bad. It's a baby. Stop it. What's wrong with you? Have a good stream. Oh, you're going to bed? Okay, thanks for being here, Strange Dragon. It was nice to see you. Let's see here. Okay, and then... what's next on the list? What's next? Squirtle, of course. Squirtle. Of course, we have to have Squirtle on the blue Pokemon emote set. Look at the boy. Look at him. He's so cute. Oh my god. Oh, I should have him wearing the sunglasses. Because one of the emotes that... so I've been making all these emote sets have the same, like... emotes so that when you buy them, you know, you're not missing out on different expressions. But I do have one that's supposed to be like cool sunglasses. Yes, I'll make Squirtle the cool sunglasses one. That's what I'll do. Close that. I don't need that open. Let's see here. Wait, where is it? There it is. Yeah, okay. So Squirtle sunglasses, yes. Squirtle sunglasses, yes. Let me load up there we go. This too. Okay, great. Here comes the boy. Hello, boy. Welcome. There he is. He is here. I love that song. Okay, so next on the list. Calm down, Pixie. Calm down, Pixie. I love Squirtle. He's so cute. Oh my goodness. Let's see here. Primarina. Yes, Primarina. I love Primarina. It's one of my favorite water type Pokemon. Oh my god. I love her so much. Primarina. Water fairy Pokemon. I love her so much. She's like a mermaid. Oh yeah, and the shiny version has like blonde hair, which I think is amazing, but I'm not using the shiny version today. But it is so pretty that she has blonde hair in the shiny version. That's so cute. Oh man, a red shiny would have been fun too, but nah. Rena is my favorite water starter. They're so beautiful. Yes. Well, what's my? I think I agree. I think that's my favorite water starter too. Honestly, I think she's my favorite water starter too. Poplio is so cute. Poplio is so cute. Let's see here.
Gomi also likes
Oh.
Primarine.
Primarine.
She's Gomi's crush.
Oh yeah. Oh, really, Gomi? You have a crush on Primarina? But she's not real, Gomi. You can't have a crush on. I guess you can. Yes, you can. You can have a crush on a fictional character. Although, just keep in mind, it's never going to be reciprocated. Don't do that to yourself. I can't speak. Speaking as somebody who had a crush on Ash at 10 years old, I have no room to talk, okay? I had a huge crush on Ash from Pokemon when I was like 10. Up until that time, I was like 14. I had a crush on Ash from Pokemon. I even wrote Ash plus my real life name on my dresser when I was a kid, and I got so much trouble. And I wrote fan fiction. Okay, I have no room to talk about fictional crushes. I have no room. Okay, I'm guilty. Take me away to brighter days. Okay, you. Next Pokemon. I can't blame people for being attracted to the human-shaped ones, at least for Pokemon. Now, when people like the feral-looking ones, I kind of side-eye that, but you do you, whatever. Shiny Finison has a very pretty blue color. Oh no, I kind of want to do the shiny. But then I have to get one of my other shiny Pokemon. Oh, that's rough. Ooh. You know what? I might replace Tyrantum with the shiny Palafin. Or Finizin, sorry, Finifin. Why did I say Palafin? That's its evolution, isn't it? Finizin is so cute though. You know what? I'm just gonna do the regular Finizin actually. I know the shiny is really pretty, but I'm gonna do the regular one. I don't want to change my plans. I planned these out a while back. I planned these out earlier, was it this month or last month? The last time I went to my grandma's house no, that was last month. Yeah. The time before the last time I went to my grandma's house. Anywho, Finizin's on here. Piplup. Gotta have Piplup. Piplup is super cute. Piplup, cheer you up. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Have you guys ever heard that song? It's good. Hold on, let me play it real quick. Piplup. Piplup. Yeah, this song. This is a good song. A good animation, too. I'm just gonna keep that on while I look at Piplup. Piplup, cheer you up. Piplup, doo-doo-doo. So much Piplup. Oh my god, look at the... Ah, he's farting out a bubble! Look at it! Look at it! It's kind of cursed, but I love it. This is a sticker? Oh, I might have to buy this. He's farting out a bubble. Oh my gosh, the things people come up with. It feels cursed, but at the same time, I love it. Why am I like this? Why am I like this? Why am I like this? I don't even know. I need more of a front view of his face. There we go. That's good. Okay. He's just farting out a bubble. They even drew the little butthole. That's so messed up, but so cute. Oh, that's a cute illustration. I want to do more like illustrations like... I want to do illustrations like this with Pokemon. It looks so much fun. It looks like so much fun, but I need like scenarios. I need something specific for it. Okay, let's see here. Next Pokemon on the list for the blue Pokemon emote set is Snorlax, because Snorlax actually is blue. Believe it or not, Snorlax is actually blue. On the outside, at least. Somewhat. There we go. No, Piplup, why? Well, you know, everybody has toots. Everybody's got a toot sometimes. You know, it happens. It's a natural part of having a body. You know, sometimes you have gas and you got a little out, you know. It is what it is. Nobody's perfect. Altaria for blue Pokemon. Yes. The Burby boy. Let's go ahead and get Altaria in here as well. Get that reference. Bloop. Put that in there. I also need... Yeah. Okay, that's good. I thought about doing the shiny Altaria for the yellow emote set, but then I decided not to. But the shiny is yellow, which I think is nice. That's a good shiny in my opinion. Let's do Azumarill. This is actually one of my favorite. This might possibly be my favorite water type Pokemon, honestly, because and the shiny version is Gold Egg. But look, it's like an Easter egg, but it has bunny ears, and it's so cute. Azumarill is so cute. I like the little bubbles on it. It's just like everything about this design is amazing. I love Azumarill. Oh my goodness. And it's another water fairy type Pokemon, which I love fairy type Pokemon, okay? That's my favorite. My favorite type of Pokemon is fairy type. If you didn't know that about me already, you know that now, okay? I like fairy types, and I like electric types, and I like fire types. Those are my 3 favorites, okay? In that order, specifically. Let's see. Azumarill, Oshawott. Wait. How do I type Oshawott? I have a lot of the water starter Pokemon in this set, but I have no regrets because they are cutie pies, okay? The water Pokemon are cutie pies. I think out of all the Pokemon starters, I think I mostly picked water types. I'm not sure. I'd have to go through each generation and count which ones I picked water types for and which ones I can't. I think it's pretty balanced, but you know, I like water type Pokemon for starters. So let's see. Although for ZNA coming out, I'm picking Chikorita, and you can feel however you want to feel about that. If you want to come at me with hate, then that's fine. Go ahead. Apparently, a lot of people hate Chikorita, and for those people, I want to say, who hurt you? Why you know like the little pear? What's wrong with you? Why do you hate good things? Did someone hurt you? Let me hurt them. Nidoqueen. Man, me and my friends growing up, well, not friends really, but kids that I went to school with growing up always made fun of Nidoqueen. We're like, haha, it looks like it's wearing a bra. It has boobs. Why does it have boobs? It's so stupid. And people would be like, it's fat. And I'd be like, that's not nice. It's not nice. I like Nidoqueen. I think she's pretty. And I love the illustration of her, like, taking care of the babies. Where's that special art? This one. That's in the TCGP now. I love this illustration. Oops, excuse me. No, I just wanted to look at the picture, but I guess it won't let me do that without saving. I have a friend who hates Tepig. Oh, why? He's just a little piggy boy. He's just a little piggy. He kind of looks like the pig from Ranma. I wonder if they did that on purpose or not. Tepig, he's just a little piggy boy. And then he evolves into a big chunky piggy boy. I wouldn't use... personally, I wouldn't use him for my starter. But he is cute. His evolution line's cute, too. I like it. He has pretty good stats, too. The shiny has blue fire. Oh, that's cute. I can't understand why you wouldn't want him or like him. That's weird. Let's see here. It's strange. It's a dragon type despite being a bird. Oh, Altaria. Oh my gosh. Don't get me started on dragon typing. Don't you get me started. I'm going to talk about it now, and it's your fault. So why is Charizard not a dragon type? I want Charizard to be a dragon type Pokemon, but no, they made Altaria. Altaria is a dragon type Pokemon, and it's a bird. You know what? And here's another thing about our dragon type Pokemon. Most of the dragon type Pokemon don't even look like dragons. They're just lizards. They're just lizards. Charizard looks like a dragon, but he doesn't get to be a dragon type. He should be a dragon. He should be a dragon. And you know what? Aerodactyl should be a dragon too. I will die on this hill. I will die on this hill. I don't care. But no, let's make the bird a dragon type. Let's make this slug thing a dragon type. Let's make this bat a dragon type. But not Charizard. Not Charizard. Okay. I've ranted about my frustration with dragon type Pokemon. I'm good now. Oh yeah, Melodic's also a dragon type, and it's more like a worm than a dragon. Okay. And I mean worm with a Y, not an O. It's more like a worm dragon than a dragon. Well, okay, like I had a obsession with dragons when I was younger. I had a big obsession with dragons when I was younger. Melodic's pure water. Wait. Wait. I thought Melodic was dragon. Oh, you're right. It is a water type. Never mind. I thought. Oh, see. Okay, maybe it should be a dragon then, because I thought it was. Yeah, well, Melodic should be a dragon. What the heck? Anywho. Let's get back to let's see. Nidoqueen, Tentacruel. Yeah, I was gonna put Tentacruel in here. Tentacruel. All caps. Ooh, is this a shiny? It's green. Ooh, that's neat. I did not know the shiny for this was green. That's kind of neat. Okay, but I like the original colors. Those are nice. The red and the blue, it's nice contrasting colors. There's a good contrasting colors. That's nice. Let's see here. And then the last one on the list was Pachirisu. Pachirisu, little squirrel boy. Oh, the shiny's pink. I never knew the shiny was pink. Oh my god, I love it even more. Ah, it's so cute. Oh my god. Okay, anywho, sorry, just me over here fangirling. It's fine. Okay, I got all my references for all the different Pokemon I want to put in the blue Pokemon emote set. We got our references there now. Let's plan out where we want each of these Pokemon to be on the chart here, okay? Let's plan out where we want them all to be on the chart here. Okay, so we need one to be doing a lick emote, because I've had that for the last other emote sets. Thank you so much for the follow, Necron. Welcome to the Trash Panda Army. Thank you. Appreciate that. I actually need to get some more music going up here. Hold up. There we go. Got some video game bangers up. Okay. I'm working on blue Pokemon emotes right now, in case you all are curious. I did do a character design class earlier, but now we're switching gears over to Pokemon emotes. Let me rename the stream just so that people aren't confused when they get in here. Let me do that. Where's the stream info? There we go. Raccoon, let's see here. Raccoon makes blue Pokemon blue. I can't type Pokemon emotes. There we go. Okay. Done. Okay, stream information's updated so that people won't get confused when they come in here. Yay, good job, me. Okay. Let's plan these out now. So we need one Pokemon to be doing like a lick. I'm probably gonna use Politoed for that. Maybe either Politoed or I'll have Tentacruel, whipping one of his tentacles towards the screen. Which one do you guys think would make a better? Oh, how about Totodile? I didn't put Totodile on the list, sorry. I only have 18 spots. And I didn't put Totodile down. I'm sorry. I picked Piplup and Oshawott instead because they're cute. Well, let's see. Should I do Politoed or Tentacruel for the lick emote? Because we could have Tentacruel whipping out one of his tentacles towards the screen, or Politoed. I think I'll do Politoed, actually. Yeah. Yeah, I think Politoed. Yeah, okay. We're planning these out. So Politoed will go here. Politoed will go here. I'm making these on a separate layer. For the cool, like, glasses emo, I'm gonna do Squirtle. We already decided that earlier. So I'm gonna do Squirtle for that emo. I'm planning these out. This is my planning process. A cute crying emote. Would you rather see Oshawott or Piplup crying? You must decide. Which would you rather? Which would you rather see cry? I can't decide. I might come back to that in a second. I think I'll make Piplup cry, doing the crying. I think I'll make Piplup do crying. Piplup gonna get sad. Let's see here. I'm gonna put Glaceon in. I'm gonna put Glaceon in the head pat emote slot because I've been putting all the evolutions. I've been putting all the evolutions in the head pat slot. So Glaceon goes here. Let's see here. Think. I'm gonna put Tyrantum, the shiny Tyrantum. I'm gonna put him in the GG spot where Tyranitar was here. So he's going on that one. We're putting here. Here, let me turn this down a little bit so that we can see where I'm putting them. There we go. That's better. Okay. So Tyrantum's gonna go in the GG spot. That sounds bad. I'm sorry, I didn't realize what I said till just now. British people rejoice. I am making a tea kettle to make tea. Oh, you're buying a tea kettle. Nice. Also, hi, Wild Saber. How's your day going? I am planning out some blue Pokemon. I'm making some blue Pokemon emotes, and right now I'm just planning out where all the different Pokemon are gonna go. I'm just planning them out right now. How's your day going, though? I hope you're having a great day. Let's see here. What Pokemon do I want doing Pog? I should finish planning out the first row first, actually. So let's see. Do we have a shiny in? Yeah, we already have one shiny in this row. We can have two shinies in each row, actually. What other shiny? Let's see here. Think. I want Primarina doing the blush emote. So we're gonna. Oops, wrong layer. Excuse me, wrong layer. Excuse me, I'm gonna have Primarina doing the blush emote though. Since I put Gardevoir for the green one, I should have Primarina for the blue one for the waifu blush, the emote. Yes, there we go. Primarina will be there. Eating emote. I'm gonna have Rockruff in the eating. Well, no, that's another. Wait, is that another? No, that's not a shiny. Okay, yeah, that's a shiny. Okay. Yes, Rockruff. Yes, Rockruff for the eating emote. That's another shiny. So there's two shinies in this row now. Okay, good. That would look cute. Yeah, I think so. For the high emote, like the waving high, I think I'm gonna either do Snorlax or Pachirisu for that, or Meryl. Oh no, you know what? I'm doing Meryl. I'm doing Meryl for that one. Or Azumarill, sorry, Azumarill, not Meryl. Excuse me. Where are you? There you are. Why are you over there? Wait, did I paste the right one? Oh, I didn't paste it. I didn't paste it. Excuse me. I didn't paste it into the program. I pasted it somewhere else. Anywho, Azumarill will be the high emote. There we go. Okay. The creator of Courage the Cowardly Dog passed away? Aw, that's sad, but welcome in, Sonic Man. I hope you're having a good day despite that. Well, that's sad. Well, I mean, at least they got to finish the series. My condolences go out to their family. I don't know them personally, though, so I can't feel any way a certain way about it, but that is sad for them and their family. How's your day going, though, you Sonic Man? You having a good day despite that? I hope so. Oh, let's okay, so the next row of emotes for the like sleepy one, I'm gonna make Pachizuru the sleepy one, I think. Unless there's another Pokemon I want to make the sleepy one. Yeah, I'm gonna make, or maybe I should make Rockruff the sleepy one and make Pachizuru the eating one. Decisions. Oh, decisions. Oh, I don't know. This is hard to decide. Oh wait, let's make Altaria the sleepy one because it can use its own fluff as its like blanket. Yeah, there we go. That aha, big brain time. Big brain time. Yeah. Yeah, Altaria can use its own fluff as its pillow. That'll be cute. My family's planning a trip to Las Vegas for EVO 2025 and I'm playing Shadow Generations. Ooh, that sounds fun. I hope you guys have a fun time. That sounds neat. This one's supposed to be like a threatening emote, like a knife threatening emote. On the purple set, it was Arbok holding a knife. On the green Pokemon set I made, it's just Scyther's little scythe thing. What Pokemon should I make for threatening? I feel like Tentacruel needs to be threatening. Yeah, let's make Tentacruel, and he could be threatening you with his tentacle. What? Oh, why are you so big? What the heck? Why is this image so large? Okay, you go here on the threatening one. Raid. This is like a raid / hype emote. So I did Lilligant for the green one. Let's see, a raid or hype emote for. Okay, let's think. Think. Oh, you know what we should do for this heart one? We should have Oshawott holding a heart-shaped shell above his head. That's what I'm gonna do for this heart one here. I'm gonna have Oshawott holding a heart-shaped shell above his head for this one. Let's see here. Somebody's driving their motorcycle on. Machamp? Oh, Machamp's in the green emote set already. See? He's in the green Pokemon emote set I made. But we're planning out the blue ones right now. I already have all the Pokemon picked out. I already have the blue Pokemon planned out. Let's see here. Music. A music enjoying emote. Oh wait, Primarina should be the music emote though. Oh no. Yeah, I think Primarina should be the music emote actually. Where's Primarina? What layer was that on? There you are. Yeah, you should be the music emote actually instead. Because she sings. She sings, so she should actually be there. Let's see. Do we have any shinies in this row yet? No, we don't. Let me see. What shiny which of the shiny Pokemon should I put in here? Think. Oh yeah, I'm gonna put shiny Ponyta for the angry emote. Whoa, that is a large image. That's fitting for her? Yeah, because she sings. Yeah. So she'd be in, yeah. Why is that image so large? Shiny Ponyta is gonna go here in the angry slot. We're gonna have like their fire flare up for the angry emote. That's what my idea is. Like their fire flares up for the angry emote is what I'm thinking. Who should go in the blush section then? You know what? Let's put Nidoqueen there. Let's make Nidoqueen look super cute with a blushy emote. I think that sounds cute. She deserves to be cute. She deserves it. She deserves it. Look at her. She deserves it. She can be the blushy emote. Yeah. Because I said so. Because I said so. Let's see. Who to do for Pog? I'm gonna go. You know what? I'm gonna do Pachizuru for Pog. I know I'm hopping around here. I should probably finish this row, but I'm having a hard time deciding. Well, I don't know. Do you guys think Pachizuru would be better for Pog or Hype? What do you think? Pachizuru for Pog or Hype, guys? Let's do a poll. We'll do a poll real quick. It'll be like a short poll. Let's do it. Hype. Okay, hold on. I'm doing a poll. Pachizuru. Hype or Pog. There we go. Okay, start poll. There we go. Caffeine. Caffeine. Now keep in mind, whichever one I choose Pachizuru for, I'm gonna have Finifin. Wait, is it Finifin? Is that the name of the Pokemon? The dolphin Pokemon. I'm gonna have I'm gonna have the dolphin Pokemon be the other one. So if you choose Pachizuru for the hype, I'm gonna put yeah. Is it Palafin? I thought. Oh no, was there Finizin? Finizin? Well, hold on. What is its name? Finizin? I think it's Finizin. It's Finizin. It's Finizin. It's Finizin. Okay. Yeah, Palafin is the evolution, which doesn't look as cute in my opinion. My opinion. That's just my opinion. Well, hi. Welcome in, Pharaoh. How are you doing today? Hope you're having a great day. Welcome in. I did a character design art class earlier, and now we're just we're picking out we're doing we're planning out. I can't talk. We're planning out my blue Pokemon emote set that I'm gonna be drawing during my next break here. So we're planning out which Pokemon are gonna go where. If you want to vote on where Pachizuru goes right now, vote at the top of the chat. It looks like most people are voting for hype. Okay, so I'm gonna put Finizin for the Pog one then. That's fine by me. I don't mind that at all. So let's see here. So, and then this one's just like a holding an item emote. I don't know what I was thinking with this. I just wanted, like, in my first one, in my pink one, I had Chansey holding like a clover. And then in my purple one, what did I have going on in my purple one? Hold on. Let me see here. What did I have going on in my purple one? Oh yeah, I had like a sneeze. Wait, is this a Sneasel? I think it's Sneasel. I had Sneasel holding a gem. I had Sneasel holding a gem. This is my purple emote set that I made for Pokemon. And by the way, all these Pokemon emote sets that I'm making are available for sale on my VGen. If you want to check that out, they are $5 for 18 emotes. And you can buy a purple set, a pink set, and a green set right now. Now I'm working on making the blue set currently. I'm currently working on the blue set, as you can see. Cute. Thank you. I appreciate that. Let's see here. Who should I have holding an item for this? I got, let's see here. Oh, wait, I need Porygon. Oh, where should I put Porygon on this? The laugh emote? No. I can't have him holding an item. I guess I'll do Porygon for the ... one. Yeah, I'll do Porygon for the ... one. Porygon can go here. There we go. So we have 2 more spots, and we have... Let's see. Which Pokemon did I not plan things out for yet? I think I got... Oh, yeah, Nidoking. I have Nidoking. And Snorlax left to do. So let's see. I'm gonna put Nidoking on the... I want to see Nidoking laughing, actually. I think that... No, maybe not laugh. Maybe holding an item. I don't know. I can't decide. Because it's Nidoking and Snorlax that we have left to do. I guess it would be nice to see Snorlax laughing. That might be cute. Or maybe Porygon should be laughing, because I feel like Snorlax... I don't know. I'm all over the place. Hold on. Let me think. Now I'm thinking maybe I should put Altaria in the sleep. And oh no, I should move him to the sleep emote and put Altaria in the holding item emote. Isn't Snorlax green? No, he's blue. He's blue. Look. Here. Oh, wait. No, you guys can't see the full paint tool side. Hold up. Where's paint tool side? Yeah, there it is. Come on. If I could just... There we go. See? It's blue. He's blue. He's actually like a sea green, like almost... Yeah, he's like this color blue right here on the wheel. Yeah, he's not green at all. He's blue. He's like a dark, like a dark gray blue. Squirtle's already on the. Yeah. Squirtle is gonna be on the cool, like sunglasses emote. Yep. Cool bro squad. Yeah. I love the Haunter and Goo Pokemon on the on the bottom right. I don't remember the. Oh, Goodra. Yeah, for the purple emote set. Sorry, excuse me. I didn't mean to cough in y'all's ears. Yeah. The Goodra. Yeah, the Goodra GG. Yeah, Goodra game. That was kind of a pun I planned out. Yeah, this is the purple Pokemon emote set, and you can see there's a lot of shiny purple Pokemon in here as well. And I have Vaporeon in here for the hype emote. And actually, if you guys are subscribed, you can actually use the Vaporeon hype emote, I think. Or wait, is that a bit? Did I set that for bits? I think I set that for bit donations. If you donate a certain amount of bits, you get the emote to use. Yeah. I have so much fun with drawing Pokemon and making emotes, and combining the two things has just been the best thing for me. Let me save my references real quick before I forget. Blue Poke emotes. There we go. Save. There we go. Okay. I wanted to save my references folder just in case. Let's see. I'm gonna move Altaria to the holding item, and then I'm gonna have Nidoking laughing is what I'm gonna do, I think. Where's Altaria? What layer is that on? Oh boy. There you are. Okay, let's move you to the holding item slot, and then we're gonna move Nidoking. Not that layer. Nope. We're gonna move Nidoking to laughing. I just think that sounds nice. There you go. There we go. Now we have the emote sets planned out. Yay! Although, I don't know. Maybe I should replace one of these Pokemon with Vaporeon. What do you guys think? Should one of these Pokemon be replaced with Vaporeon? It can't be the shiny ones. It has to be one of the normal colored ones we gotta replace with Vaporeon. You know, I think I might replace Oshawott with Vaporeon. What do you guys think? Let's do a poll. Let's do a poll. We'll do a poll. You guys can decide whether or not Oshawott stays or goes. Oh, Oshawott. I'm gonna type it Oshawott for Vaporeon. And then yes or no. There you guys. You guys decide whether or not Oshawott's gonna stay. Moon Mist, hi! Welcome to stream. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a fantastic day. Earlier I was doing a character design art class, and now we are designing some blue Pokemon emotes, is what we're doing now. Yup. Let's see, where is that? Sorry, I'm all over the place right now. Don't mind me. Let's see here. Whoop, whoop, whoop. There we go. That's better. There we go. That's better. But yeah, so we have these pretty much planned out, but I'm trying to decide whether or not I want to replace Oshawott with Vaporeon. You guys help me decide that. Help me decide. Should we keep Oshawott, or should we replace him with Vaporeon? Oh, you guys are actually voting no. That's a surprise, because people were really adamant about me adding Vaporeon earlier, so I was thinking I was gonna have to replace him with Vaporeon. Nice, I love the Pokemon emotes. Me too, thank you so much. I'm glad you like them. I love making them. Oshawott cuter? Fair. Yes, true. Very true. Yeah. Very true. Oshawott is cuter. I agree. Okay, so I got these planned out. Let me just get them loaded off separate here. There we go. Okay. And then I'm gonna close this. I don't need this open anymore. Okay, now we can start planning out. Now we can start doodling. Mouse, please. Mouse, please. My mouse is being weird. I think the battery in the mouse is dying. Where's my stylus? Where's my stylus at? There you are. There you are. I found you. I wonder if my camera is at the right angle or not. I keep seeing my model doing weird things off the corner of my eye. I think it's fine, probably. These are my favorite ones so far. Oh, yay, the Shamey. and the Sprigatito, and the Vaporeon, and the Gardevoir. Yes. Oh, you liked a lot of the green emotes. That's nice. I'm glad you liked them. Thank you again for buying those. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. They're only $5, by the way, guys. Each of the emote sets are only $5. They're available on my Ko-fi or my VGen, but I have pink, purple, and green so far, and now we're planning out blue. So let's see. The first one's gonna be a lick emote. So let me real quick here. Let me just look. See, on the purple set, Haunter was the lick emote here. Haunter was the lick emote here. And then on the pink set, guess what? It was Lickitung. Wow, big surprise, I know. The pink set was actually the first one that I made, was the first pink Pokemon set I made. It's actually my favorite set of all the other ones. Big surprise, I know, right? Big surprise. I love the Clefairy one. Clefairy is my favorite Pokemon, if you guys didn't know, and I made the Clefairy in this, the shiny, a shiny pink, a shiny Clefairy. But yeah, the lick emote on this one was Lickitung. Oh my goodness, hooray! Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. Oh no, I accidentally, my whole thing. Anyways, welcome in, Raiders. My name's Pixie. I'm a Princess Raccoon VTuber. I'm also an artist, live 2D rigger, and I play games. Hold on, I just messed up my entire setup. Welcome in, everybody. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Like I said before, my name's Pixie. I'm a Princess Raccoon VTuber. I'm also an artist, live 2D rigger, and I play games. Hi, everybody. How's your day going? How was your stream, Misla? Thank you so much for that raid. I'm here for barbecue crimes. I mean to raid. Nice, nice, nice. Welcome in, everybody. I am currently working on a blue Pokemon emote set. These are the Pokemon that we have planned out right now for the emote set, in case you're curious which Pokemon we have planned out. These are all the blue Pokemon that we're going to be doing for this set, and we planned out where they would go. I have several Pokemon emote sets, Pokemon colored emote sets that you guys can check out on my VGen shop here. They are $5 each, but they each come with 18 emotes of Pokemon of the same color. I have a purple set, I have a pink set, and I also have a green set that I just finished for March. And now I'm planning out my blue set. But this is, yeah, so those are each of the sets there. If you see a Pokemon that you like, feel free to go ahead and check that out on my VGen. But welcome in, everybody. Misla, what were you doing? Were you doing art? You were doing art? Nice. Earlier in stream today, I was doing a character design art class that's going to be on my YouTube later. But right now we're working on Pokemon emotes, because I was like, oh, the stream, I don't want to end streaming yet, so I decided I was gonna do some Pokemon emotes. So now we're doing Pokemon emotes, and this first one's gonna be a licking emote with Politoed, who is my favorite blue shiny Pokemon. Politoed is my favorite blue shiny Pokemon. In case you guys wanted to know that information, now you know this information. You were drawing 3D. Oh, you were doing more 3D stuff. Nice. I love Pokemons. Yes, Pokemons. Pokemons. But let's go ahead and draw a lick emote for Politoed here. Let's draw a lick emote. I'm gonna start doodling now. I promise. As soon as I get my stylus working here. Stylus might be dead. Not sure. Not sure. Might be dead. Oh, there. Nope. It's alive. It's alive. It's alive. Okay. Let's get to drawing though. Let's see here. So the tongue is gonna go over on this. Well, no, you know what? I'm gonna have the tongue go this way, that just like on the last one. Yeah, I'm gonna have the tongue go like this. I like to start off with silhouettes for my drawing. That's how I like to do my process, is to start with a silhouette. In case you're new here, that's how that's how I do. That's how I do. I start off with a silhouette and then work from there. I didn't used to always do things like that. I used to have a really messy sketch phase, and then I would line art, but now I just go straight to doing lines. I don't have a line art phase anymore. I basically just use my sketches as my line art. Just because I'm more confident in my lines now than I used to be. Wasn't always confident in my lines, but yeah. I'm gonna make me some dinner, so I'm gonna go sit on the bench, but sending art powers your way. Thank you! you, and thank you again for that raid. If by the way, guys, if any of you raiders need to go lie down, relax, get some water, feel free to go ahead and do that. But if you're staying, thank you for staying and hanging out with us. I appreciate you. I hope you're having a great day. Greninja would also make a great lick emote too, I imagine. Oh yeah, yeah, Greninja would have been a cool one too. But I like Politoed more, so this is also based off my personal preferences for Pokemon as well, to be fair. To be perfectly fair, it's also based off of my personal preferences for Pokemon. I picked the Pokemon that I like for each emote set. I mostly make these for my own enjoyment, honestly, but making money off of them is also nice. Can't lie about that. I do like making money. I was just thinking about that. Yeah. Greninja would have been cool here too, for sure. I agree. Frog Pokemon are good for like a lick emote. I agree. You're totally valid in thinking that way. I totally agree. But I picked Politoed because I like Politoed more. Let's see, what else would I want to talk to you guys about today? I'm trying to remember. I wrote down some stuff just in case we got this far into a stream and I didn't have anything to talk about. Let's see here. But yeah, my plans for my days off include making these blue Pokemon emotes, and then I'm gonna try to work on some more of those coloring book pages for my coloring book that I'm working on, guys. Gonna try to get some more work done for the coloring book pages. And then other than that, I don't really have a lot else going on. I'm gonna actually probably have quite a few days off this month, which is crazy. That's pretty crazy. I'm pretty happy about that because I always enjoy having some time off because I work so much, y'all. I work so much. I'm actually gonna have a little bit of a vacation this month. I'm like, what? No way, really? That makes me happy though. I do need the time off. I do need the time off to relax and recharge and work on personal projects, you know? Yeah, no. It's good for me. It's good for me to do these things. Oh, I should have his little arms up, his little stubby three-fingy arms. Should have his little arms up. There you go. And then his little round body. Let's see here. And then, wait, the other arm. Yeah, the other arm up here. Yes. Okay. He's got these little stick twig arms, little noodle arms going on. I'm trying to make them a little bit thicker there. Okay. What was I saying? I'm all lost in thought. Jimbo, hi! Welcome to stream. Hi, Pixie. I'm here, but I'm lurking. But either way, thank you for being here. I appreciate you, Jimbo. Welcome in. I'm working on some blue Pokemon emotes. Earlier in stream, I was doing a character design art class, and we had extra time, so I was just like, well, I'm gonna work on stuff that I want to work on then. Yay! Right? It's a good idea. Yep, I think so. Let's see here. So, okay. I'm just looking at what I'm doing here. Give me a moment. I'm just figuring out what I'm doing. Oh yeah, so for Wednesday, let's talk about this week's stream plans for this week. So on Wednesday, I'm doing an indie game night. And I was originally supposed to play another game for money. Like I've been getting games from Lurkit to play for money, sponsored game streams. And I was supposed to play another game for Wednesday, but it looks like I'm gonna reach the time limit for playing that game before that stream, so I won't be able to play that game. So I'll play some other indie games on Wednesday instead that I have from Lurkit. So that's the plan for Wednesday's stream. Wednesday. And then Friday, what did I plan on doing for Friday? Oh yeah, more Great Ace Attorney. Oh man, it's been a while since I've been able to play Great Ace Attorney, so I'm excited for that. I hope you guys are excited for it too. I hope you're excited for it too. We're gonna have so much fun getting back into Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. I love Ace Attorney so much. By the way, have you guys seen the new toggle I made for my model for Ace Attorney? I should show you that to you guys real quick here. I think it's, hold on, let me see. Which toggle is it? Is it this one? No, that's not it. What was it? I think it's this one. Nope, that's that. No. Is it this one? No, that's not it. Which button is it? I have like 20 different toggles for my model. Give me a second while I try to figure out which one it was. Oh, it's this one. Yeah. Objection. Objection. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Hold on. Let me show you. Let me show you. Objection. Yeah. Now I can use that for Ace Attorney streams. Specifically, I made a toggle specifically for Ace Attorney. I'm gonna be like, objection. Can you tell I like the game? Cute, thank you. Nice, thank you. Thank you. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, I made that toggle just specifically for Ace Attorney. I'm looking forward to doing some more Ace Attorney on Friday, and I'll probably wear my new outfit for that too. Wait, hold on. Maybe like this. I'm trying to figure out how I want his body to be posed for this. I feel like I made his arms too far off the edge of it. Think. Okay, I don't need that. Get rid of that. Let's move this tongue over a little bit more, and then we can move his body more in. I want both his arms to be shown in this. Maybe like this. Maybe like this. Be like, meh. Meh. Yeah, that's cute. That's fine. And maybe move the tongue a little bit more too, actually. There we go. That's better. Maybe up like this. Yeah, there we go. He's like, wee, bleh. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Neat pics. Thank you, Blixie. I appreciate that. Thank you. Hold on. My stylist. Please, stylist. Please. Stylist, please. Thank you. Thank you, stylist. Thank you. My stylist is like, I don't want you. I don't want to let you draw. Please, stylist. Please. Please, stylist. Please. I need that on a t-shirt. At this point, I'm starting to think I need that on a t-shirt. Please, stylist. Please work. Please. Okay. Put those together. And then, maybe stretch it out a little bit. There we go. Now it should fit within the square. Let's see here. We gotta crop it. There we go. Nice. There we go. Okay, Polytoad's planned out. I'll start sketching that one in a second. I'm making the silhouettes here first. I'm making the silhouettes here first. Okay, who's next? Oh yeah, Squirtle for the cool, like, sunglasses emote. So, like, on the purple one, I made it Mudkip. And then on the pink one, I made it Heracross. I made it the female shiny Heracross. This is my favorite. It's my favorite bug Pokemon, by the way. My favorite bug Pokemon is the female Heracross. And the shiny one even more so than that. But, yeah. Let's see here. This one's gonna be Squirtle, though. I kind of want to make it look like the one in the purple emote. And then the green one was Machamp. I kind of want to make it look like the one in the purple emote. I might copy and paste that a little bit. I like how this one looks. Maybe I'll just flip this for Squirtle. I'll just flip it, and then the blue one will be Squirtle in the other direction. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Smart, Pixie smart. Me smart, me big brain. Yup. Okay, so let's see here. And then, what else is going on this week that I have to plan for? Oh yeah, I've got my quarterly taxes done. I am big business girl. I do quarterly taxes now. That was kind of scary. I'm like, what? How much should I? Yay, quarterly taxes. And I'm happy to say, even with the quarterly taxes I have to pay, that I'm still doing okay financially. Thankfully. But that's all thanks to you guys and Twitch and commission. So thank you. Thank you for providing me with the funds to live my life the way I want to. I appreciate you. If I don't say thank you enough already, thank you again. Thank you again. Let's see here. Oh yeah, I heard there was new episodes of Invincible out now. I only watched up until episode 4 for the new season. So, or no, was it 5? I don't remember what last one we watched, but I've only watched like one or two of the new episodes so far. This season's been intense. If you're not, it's a mature cartoon, so if you're a kid, don't watch it. But like, yeah, it's been an intense season so far. I'm kind of worried about where the season's gonna go, but we'll see how it goes. I like Invincible a lot. Rex is my favorite character. Somebody told me a spoiler about this season, but yeah, I'm not gonna get into it. I was like, oh, okay. Rex is my favorite character though, but if you've already seen the season, you know what happened, so don't tell anybody else. What was I saying? And then, oh yeah, there's supposed to be, there was something else. There was another show. What was it? Oh yeah, I saw that there's gonna be a Disney villain anime. So they're taking all the Disney villains and making them into like waifus and husbandos and making it into an anime. And I'm not sure how I feel about that, really. I feel like it's based off of a mobile game that I saw before. I'm not sure if there is a mobile game about that or not, but I bet it exists. I bet it exists. Yeah, oh, wait. For a second, I thought I saw myself go upside down. Never mind. Anywho, what was I saying? Yeah, new Disney, like husbando waifu anime coming out. We'll see if it's any good or not. The last time something from Western media was turned into an anime was Suicide Squad, and that anime was kind of mid in my opinion. It was kind of mid in my opinion, not very good in my opinion, but that's just my opinion. I'm allowed an opinion. If you guys liked it, I'm happy for you. The ending was good. Like the ending animation was good on that, and the song that is sang by Callie was good on there. Callie from Hololive, Calliope. That ending song is really good. But the anime itself was kind of mid, in my opinion. In my opinion, very mid anime. I've never been a huge Suicide Squad fan, though. So, you know, take my opinion for what it's worth there with a grain of salt or whatever. Oh, I should be a little bit more down on the screen. Here, there we go. Ah, yeah. Wait, why is my camera tilted? Camera, please don't tilt. Thank you. Okay. Sorry. My camera is like, what? No. Stop, camera. No tilty. No tilty, camera. No. No tilty. What was I saying? Stylist, please. No. My stylist is like, no, I don't think so. Okay. I had it unscrewed too much. There we go. My stylus screws together and it has a battery. It's battery operated, which I know is weird for a digital stylus, but you know, that's what I get for buying an off-brand Cintiq tablet. Yay! That's what I get. Let's see. This is a Unova. They don't even sell Unovas anymore. The company actually went out of business during COVID. Ain't it crazy? Ain't it crazy? It is crazy. It is crazy, in my opinion. I was gonna have him putting, like, adjusting the glasses like the Mudkip one, but I have this reference of Squirtle, like, crossing his arms, and I think that looks cool, too. I don't know. Maybe the adjusting glasses one is cuter, though. No, it's fine. I like this. This is fine. This is fine. I'm fine with my decisions. I have made good decisions. I shouldn't doubt myself so much. I should try not to doubt myself so much on things. I'm always second guessing myself. I'm like, should I do this? No. Maybe? Yes? No, I don't know. That's me, like, on everything. I am, like, so indecisive. Whoop. I just don't want to make the wrong decision and regret it later. You know what I mean? I think that's part of anxiety. I really think that's a part of anxiety, probably. It sounds like an anxiety thing, doesn't it? I think it does. I think it sounds like an anxiety thing. I'm gonna have his face going downwards like this, and then we're gonna turn that down, and we're gonna make the sunglasses real quick. They're like this. They're like Gurren Lagann sunglasses. Oh wait, in the anime they don't look like that, actually. They look more curved, actually. They look more like this in the anime. I'm glad I got an anime screen cap too, as well, for reference. Because otherwise I would have drawn them wrong. Let's see here. And then, curve. But they do still look like Gurren Lagann sunglasses. You know, it's funny, I never even watched Gurren Lagann, but I know what that looks like. I was going to watch Gurren Lagann at one point. Like, my friend kept telling me about it. And he was like, it's really good, you need to watch it, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, yeah, sure, I'll watch it. And then I wasn't watching it for like the longest time, and he got fed up with me, and he just spoiled the whole anime. And I was just like, why? Why? Sorry, my Zoom messed up. Why did you do this? So, I mean, I kind of glad in a way that he spoiled it, because the ending really sucked. But like, at the same time, I kind of wanted to watch it. I was gonna get around to it. It's just I had other things I was watching at the time, so I never really got around to. I never got around to watching it, because I was like, well, I already know how it ends, so what's the point, you know? I've had a lot of friends who did stuff like that, was spoiled the whole show for me. I've had a lot of friends who did things like that. Although, to be fair, I've also accidentally spoiled shows for people before too, and games. I've accidentally spoiled shows and games for friends before without meaning to. And I was like, wait, I thought you already got to that part. You've been watching it for so long. I thought you already watched that part. And they're like, no, I haven't seen that yet. And I was like, ah! I felt so terrible. I felt so terrible. I didn't mean to spoil anything for them, and I felt so terrible. I felt completely awful. I was like, oh no, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. I think I'm gonna have Squirtle doing like a face, like being like like nodding, and then like having a sparkle like here and here, and having me like or like like I'm so cool. This Squirtle is very extra. This is a very extra Squirtle right here, okay? What was I saying? But yeah, you gotta be careful to avoid spoilers with people sometimes. You gotta be very careful. I am very bad at that. I don't mean to do it, but it happens sometimes. It's happened at least 3 times. I've accidentally spoiled something for somebody. So if you're watching a show or playing a video game and you want to talk to me about it, just keep that in mind, that it could happen. That it could possibly happen that I would spoil something for you on accident. Okay, Squirtle's planned out. Oh yeah, I need his shell here. Let's see. I think it goes like that. And then there's the shell there. I'm gonna make him a bit bigger though, because we want this to crop well. So I'm gonna make him a little bit bigger. There we go, okay. And then erase the edges here. There, perfect. Okay, so the Squirtle emote's planned out. The Squirtle cool emote. And then, let's see here. What one's next? What one's next? What one is next? Actually, I think I'm gonna call it here, guys. I'm gonna probably work on this more on my day off, but I did kind of want to end stream early today because I have some stuff I need to get to. But thanks guys again for coming into the character art class and sticking around to yap about Pokemon with me. Let's go ahead and do our thank yous real quick and find somebody to rate, okay? Let's go. Alrighty guys, thank you all so much for coming in today to watch me do my art class and work on some Pokemon emotes. I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys had fun too. Sorry it wasn't a very structured stream as it should have been, but it is what it is. Oh, you know what I should do? Hold on. Whoop, there we go. Okay, that way you guys can see the little text there. Anywho, let me run the end credits here. Boom. Thanks for stream. Yeah, thank you for coming. Stick around, we're gonna raid somebody. We're gonna stick around for just a little bit longer so we can raid somebody and spread some joy to somebody who's streaming right now. I'm gonna find one of my friends to stream. But let's see here. Thank you, Necrom. Thank you, Vale, and thank you, Magic School Bus, for the follows today. Thank you, Jimbo, Madrox, and Cam for being my mods today. Thank you, Misla, for the raid. Let's find somebody for us to raid now. Let's find somebody for us to raid. Who's streaming right now that I can raid? Let's see. Oh, Single to Dingle streaming. Oh, they're doing art. I can raid them back now. Yay! Okay, we're gonna raid Single to Dingle. They've raided me like twice now, and I wanted to raid them back, so we're gonna go ahead and raid them back. When you get in there, make sure to use the raid message, which as always is Trash Panda Army Raid. And if you copy and paste the second message that Cam put in there, you can use the raid emote if you are a subscriber. Which looks like this. Guys, I'm gonna be back on Wednesday. Like I said earlier, I'm gonna be back on Wednesday. I'm gonna be doing an indie game night on Wednesday, so I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Hope you have a great night. Have fun in Single to Dingle stream, and take care, okay? All right, bye-bye.